It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddy S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Friday afternoon from sunny Florida.
What a day already.
I gotta tell you something. I want to say hello to all our friends in South Florida, LA, New York, Chicago, San Francisco. Welcome. Thank you for watching us. And remember, caring is sharing. So if you are watching the show, share it out. Show is doing very well. I want to thank lots of people. But today, something spectacular. It really came close to my heart. And I didn't say two words during this whole thing.
You didn't even say a word.
Not a word. Because the bottom line, it wasn't about me today. It was about the interns today. And I'm going to tell you, it brought a tear to my eye to show and see the appreciation that was going on in this room. It is an amazing deal about what's happening here in this studio. You got, I don't know how many kids were in here today. And we let them do their own show.
Probably about 12.
And they came forward, and I'm going to tell you, they were shining. They were doing their thing. Not my thing, not your thing. They were doing their thing. So I'm going to reward them. I'm going to hire all of them. I'm going to give them all a job today.
They're not even listening.
They don't know yet because they're working over there. They're working on the remote. They're putting the remote together. There's about 6 of them over there learning it because we're going out on the road. I'm going to put another remote, maybe 2 more remote packages together. I'm going to send out crews to film into the cafe or into their own world because we got Roots and Remedies in here. She came in here as an intern and she got her own show. I'm saying, you know what? How many signs do you need before a brick falls on your head? Right? So I'm going to hire them all. I'm tired of people hiring my interns. I am done with that.
Someone almost hired another one yesterday. I need to have a little chit-chat with that one later. But
a big chit-chat with that one.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? I'm tired of giving it away. Why am I training them? They got to go out and earn a living. You know what? We're going to make a living.
If so, you know what we're going to become known as? What's it called? We're like a staffing service next, Steve-O. I think that's what we're going to be because we staff our interns and then people take them.
There you go.
You know, when you talk to Steve-O, his finger stops moving.
Well, you know what the thing is? You talk about the number one sharing and caring and growing our network. We've got 2 of them right here on the set, Steve-O and Deb Barcelone. And Steve-O, with what he does with his magic finger, and he shares in the music, and Deb, how you bring connections and people forward. We've got Dr. Lynette coming, and Leslie coming, and they just wrote an article on New Earth Essentials, and so many things that Deb brings forward. We couldn't do this alone. There is just no way we could, and our interns, I'm telling you, don't hit #replay. Just check out the 11 o'clock hour and what our interns brought forward.
Good stuff.
From 18 to 27, we've got them all ages, and what they had to say was truly remarkable. We threw them in, and you know what? They just keep growing. It's really a gift of who they are.
And we have interns all over the country. Syracuse, writing a paper on us. We got the kids because my idea is when they go back to their colleges, I want the cafe to open up in that school. So think about that. You got all over the country. We have somebody coming in from the Carolinas. She's trying to move here to be an intern on here. And I said to her, just relax.
Thank you, Troy. Troy liked the intern interview.
Hey, Troy, where's the flowers for Mama? Where's the flowers, baby? You know, you got to get those flowers going. But I love the concept that the kids are learning They're growing. They're doing something that they love, which is really
I
remarkable.
loved hearing this story.
And giving them a chance.
Dylan's story, no one knew Hector was from Dominican. I mean, things that everybody learned. And Shelby is our new adopted intern because Jaja brings Shelby, and I think you learn, right? You love essentials.
Yeah, I do.
I think she's the
Yay.
adopted intern.
She's
We
our
have a new
adopted intern.
You're going to be the head of the
Our
adopted,
adopted intern program.
I'm okay with that.
Anyway, taking care of some other stuff. We're going to get to
We got Dr. Lynette, too.
We're going to get to Giovanni also because
Dr.
Giovanni's going to be leaving the day staff and working the night staff. But I got some exciting news because NN loves the job we're doing. And they gave me a whole bunch of slots for more shows. So I'm going to put an army together. And Gio and I have Jackie and Jaja are going to be working hopefully at night. We're going to work all this out. We're going to be doing this production 24/7.
I love that.
And we
I
have...
love working. Is that so crazy? People
When
my
you love what
age-
you do.
I agree.
When you
It's
love
not
what you do,
working.
it's not even working.
It's really
it's
not. People my age say, don't you want to go on vacation and think about retiring? We just got started. I can't retire. We just started this a few years ago.
The game is on. Now,
Exactly.
Steve brought this party bus animal thing, and
What you got,
what's
Steve-O?
happening is businesses are coming, Steve, because we have to plan where the hell's the bus going to go, right? So there was an eatery here from Fort Lauderdale. What was the name of this place?
Burger Stop.
Ever seen that
Oh
place?
my goodness. Right? We gotta take
And there you
pictures.
have
Say
it.
no more.
So this party bus going to stop there. We're going to end up going from here to there. We're going to have a party on the bus. We're going to do a show on the bus. Okay? We're going to have Steve spinning. The only problem is this guy is so freaking busy. Do you know that I sent him a text, I get an answer 3 days later?
Do you know that if I hear one more time about the party bus, I have to get on the party bus? He tells everyone about the party bus. We just need to do it.
We
Well,
just
we're
need
trying to do it Tuesday.
Yes.
That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to call Heath today. Heath, if you're listening, we're going to be calling you after the show.
You're going to be on the air. We're going to be on the bus. It's going to be a wild ride.
Lynette, you okay over there? She's just waking up. She's yawning. She's got her cup of coffee. Oh, jeez.
It wouldn't start. You need a battery?
No, there's corrosion on my key.
Corrosion on your key?
On your key.
Somehow water, no, it goes in Mercedes keys that's...
Oh.
You took it to the beach?
What?
You go to the beach?
Stop jumping in the pool
gotta
with the
give
key
her
in your
mic.
pocket.
What?
Stop jumping in the pool with your key in your pocket.
Actually, yesterday I was at a restaurant. You know how you lay your bag down?
Yeah.
Well, I ended up laying it down, and it was under an automatic sink.
And that would be why her key had water.
And my purse got really wet, so I'm guessing it has something to
Oh,
do.
that might have something to do with it.
Oh,
Like, I'm
Lord.
guessing that had something to do with it, and there you have it.
You are hilarious. You know, you're like a
I wish I
comedy.
found it so funny, Freddie.
You are such a comedy person. You're such a funny person, which is great for a Friday because we're doing Party Friday too.
Every day is Party Friday. I just, the interns leave me a little speechless.
And you didn't say too speechless. You was like, what do I say? What do I say?
The interns were truly, they're amazing.
Remarkable.
They're really remarkable.
stuff.
And I have to thank Lynn University. They don't even realize how many of their interns we have. Some of them are still current students. Some of them are graduate students. Because what they're teaching their kids in the work ethic, it's not only about the skills, because some of them come here, they've never done production. So it's not even that they all have production skills. Their work ethic, and they show up every day.
Everything.
They show up when they say they're going to show up. And I can't say that's a common theme in anyone. I can't even say millennials. People in general don't always come to the table when they say they're going to.
You changed the light bulb?
No, I screwed it in. It was a little loose.
That's a whole different story. I don't know what the hell she's talking
Light
about.
bulb.
Anyway, you're nuts. Anyway, I wanna talk to Steve-O because Steve-O actually made some history. And a lot of people don't know what this means, but we're gonna tap on this because I think it's important for the millennials and for people in production in general about what you did with your music, because this guy does a party animal thing.
I don't understand what you're doing. So what are you doing?
Tell me.
So we get on, and I have guest DJs from around. Well, this guy was actually from New York, but anyway, we do mixes right out the house, and we do freestyle mixes for like an hour. And in the past, I've always gotten shut down. You know, the biggest person that shuts us down on Facebook is Sony. Sony is a big catch. The minute they hear any bit of an airwave, they shut us down. So a lot of the DJs have been getting, together and looking things up and finding things out. And I finally found a musical content copyright disclaimer. I actually put the whole disclaimer on the Facebook
And it was
page.
long.
It's a long, I'm not even going to read the whole thing, but, the video demonstrates mixing skills. This is not for profit, blah, 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 blah. The music is given to us legally, so on and so forth. It's a whole paragraph, though. And I had to put it on the page before I went on live. And also said in the beginning of the show, we are not making money on this. This is strictly showing DJ skills. And I got knocked out. But 2 days later, then I fought it. I put in a fight on it, and they submitted it, and I won. And they said,
Good for you.
Yeah,
restore your
excellent.
video.
Awesome.
So
And legally, the importance of this thing is that there was a video that we did here at the gallery, and there was music being played on the airways. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Tell the DJ, I'm sorry, 350 people can't hear your music because it's
Right.
going to knock me out. So they take out portions. They take out portions of
what they own.
what they own or they think they own. And because Sony is a big company, no disrespect, they think they have the right. But what he has done is that he's shown the way to actually, if you're not making profit on your video, like she wasn't making profit that night, was to raise money for cancer awareness.
How did you learn about that? Did you know it or did you tell
Him?
me?
No, it's actually a big group of DJs on Facebook that actually all around the world, because this has been a battle.
Yeah.
There's a DJ, and a big shout out to Frankie Cutlass. Frankie Cutlass is from New York, and the freestyle artists actually go to his studio. So he's had George Lamont and Coro and all them in the studio
Freestyle music.
singing,
I love my
right?
freestyle. Yeah.
Singing into the camera. So it gets no more real than that, and they were still knocking him out.
That's right, because you're allowed to put in your version of music. Number one, if you're not making profit, like you can do a jingle, as long as you're not making profit on it, and you're using it to talk and promote your skills, which is what they did.
And I think social media is starting to feel the wrath because it's just been, they're hurting our industry. We live off of, especially like weddings, right? A lot of brides are like, well, where can I come see you perform?
Right.
Now, I do private parties. I can't tell another bride, oh, well, come down to Delray and
come
come
to the
sneak
wedding.
in the back so you can see me.
Right.
So I live off of these snippet videos to show
Your advertising.
my advertising,
Yeah.
the skill.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, Facebook and all social media has become such a marketing beast
It has.
that, in our industry, it's been hurting. So, a lot of people around the world has been gone together and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. So we don't know if we've actually broken through, but it's the first successful video that we put up that actually got submitted back on.
Fantastic. We had that happen at that gig we were
Now
at.
listen, I'm going to interrupt this real quick because we have the pizza delivery. What pizza did you get this from?
Uptown Pizza.
Uptown Pizza.
That's why I didn't
Hi.
answer the phone, but then I had to call you back in case you were lost.
Listen, you're on the air. Uptown Pizza. What's your name?
My name is Ben.
Talking to the mic. That's why they gave it to you.
My name is Ben.
Hey, Ben?
Ben, how long you been working for Uptown Pizza?
For about 6.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like the pizza?
I love it.
You're live on air right now.
Yes. So just wave hi. Yeah, you got a camera around. I want you to do me. I want you to do me a favor. Somebody give him one of the
One of
business.
our cards?
Give him the cards. I want you to go back to your boss.
You can give him my card too if you want.
And give him the other one. I want you to go back to your boss and tell your boss that we just put you on the air for about 120,000 people are watching you right now. And you tell him the Brooklyn Cafe invites him to come down. We're going to buy pizza from him because we don't have Skolovecki at night, only at night.
Skolovecki is only at night, right?
So we'll invite him down. So we wanted to welcome you to the family. Welcome to the cafe.
Thank you.
We had to feed our crew today.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
All right? He thinks we're nuts.
We're a little nuts.
It's like, what the
Oh,
hell
okay.
did you?
Thanks, Ben.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you, Ben.
appreciate it.
You
Excellent.
look
All
good
right.
on camera.
you.
You're a nice looking guy.
Now, the other thing I want to ask, where's your box?
Where's your
Where's
cord
your
that
mug?
goes in the
Right
mug?
next to me at all times.
Is it? I don't
We're
see
gonna
your
do some
box.
dancing or
Where's
some.
your box? Oh, you do it remotely?
Yeah.
Your little box, your beatbox?
Yeah.
And we've Where's that coming from over there?
What happened to that? It speeded up like a monster.
Yeah,
You came in playing your
the
song
Wi-Fi.
Suavemente.
No, we don't want you to turn it off.
Battery's 8 hours, so.
Is it off?
No.
So if you're looking to book a wedding, Steve-O has not booked a wedding yet in a few minutes while he's been on the
Yeah.
show today. Give us a call right here at the gallery.
Have you booked one today?
Today? Yeah, I just came from a meeting.
888-994-4995. He is the two of you, you're like bookends.
I love that. That's I love.
You are
That's his
why I
favorite
sit
seat.
here.
That's why I love when he sits
The
there.
bookends?
Yeah.
You like that?
I do. And you know something? I bet you somebody's going to call
I
to
know.
book a wedding because they do it all the time.
888-994-4995 to book your wedding. And I'm glad that Deb is here. She hasn't been with us in a while. And we've got Lynette. It's always our Fitness Friday. And to add to our Fitness Friday, we've got Krupa, who's normally here on Mondays. But because I can't ever get this woman on our set on Mondays, she had to drive down on a Friday. So I thought, Deb, between you and Essentials and what Lynette does with Airbiotics, next week we've got the VA coming because they want to put your system in the VA.
In the VA in Florida. So we're going to talk
That's
about that.
awesome.
The real VA, yes,
Yeah,
the
the
Veterans Administration.
No, not the fake VA. Yes, the real VA.
Really, the VA.
My dad's a veteran.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, so is my dad.
well, the true story, we talked about this. You created all this for veterans, right? It's a real deal?
This,
You have a mic?
probiotic was
She does, but she likes to keep
It's
it
in
in
her
lap.
lap.
What was that?
The probiotic is actually, it was formulated to overcome hospital-acquired infections in Belgium.
Right.
So if it's one place in the world it belongs, it's in hospitals.
Yep. So
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
we're going to have you meet with her. Also, Darren, because, you know, we got our coffee bag. You saw the
See
coffee
the
bag?
coffee bag,
It's
Steve-O?
awesome.
We got to give you
It
some
is
coffee.
awesome.
And we have it in bean and ground. And yesterday we got our first order.
Did you place it?
Yes,
For some
2
espresso.
boxes.
Have you talked to Sharon
All
at
done.
School of
All
Ecchia?
done. Oh, no, yes, she's waiting for our samples, but she will order too. But we got our first espresso order, and we got the organic bean blend.
See, so now we could kick it up a notch, right? Because
We
I'm
got
always
some
thinking big.
Chanel, we got some espresso. You ready to kick it up a notch?
Now when we do the networking events, right? Now when we
We
do the
bring the
networking
bags.
events, we're gonna do. You ever see go to Starbucks events and they have the guy with the tank on his back and the hose and he's just walking around pouring coffee.
Yes.
And you get
Yes,
a tank
I've
with
seen
the
that.
Brooklyn Cafe sticker on it,
Oh, yeah.
and one of the interns walk around and they just
Hector.
sample coffee.
Hector.
You know?
Hector, I got a job for you, Hector. You're going. I got a job. Look at the size of that guy.
Yeah, he
Ain't
can
nobody
carry
gonna
the
mess
tank.
with him. I got a job for you. We'll talk after the show. Okay. But that's
Hector's the best.
but that's a monster, right? So all of a sudden,
Yeah.
what
you
I'm
make
doing,
an intern into a barista, like right here, and you could sell by the pound.
and what we're gonna do is we are going to have a Brooklyn Cafe table at the different restaurants that are buying. And when you sit at this table, you know, you pay for your food and yada, yada, just like the table. But because that table will be highlighted at the Brooklyn Cafe, all the coffee is on us. So if you want to have a cup of coffee, espresso, whatever, just read the literature, come and visit us, but all the coffee will be on us. And I already have 6 different restaurants that want the table.
That's awesome.
We got a lot going on. Burke Brands, I can't even thank them enough for creating the bag and the coffee and delivering it. They have been, and they didn't even put their name on it.
Wait till the
like
cart comes.
Oh my gosh.
We have a cart. He made us a cart. And it has a mule in front of it. So I said, are you sending me the mule? He says, yes. So we put that. We put unicorn in front of
Fairy
the
and
cart.
fairy.
Like a,
I like that, Dawn. I love that.
and we're gonna have the
unicorn.
Don,
Unicorn in front. That's awesome.
and we're gonna
That's
dress it up
gone.
with Don Pablo,
Only
right?
in
The
our
shirt.
studio with my
That'll
the
be
shirt
on the
and hat.
bag
Coffee.
next.
Yes.
The unicorn in front of the cart.
That's what we do. We have the
Go ahead.
unicorn instead of the donkey. We
And
have a
on the
unicorn.
cart, you should sell dirty water dogs.
Dirty water ducks. If you bring me somebody that does the hot dogs,
Hey,
I'll
would
do
you
it.
like
Yeah,
that?
I know somebody.
You know something. This guy's like Genji. He knows he got
Yeah,
somebody.
he's got a guy.
You know, I didn't know the business behind the hot dog stands down
Oh my God.
and how people are fighting for spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Lowe's, in front of Lowe's.
Home Depot and Lowe's, that's a wrap.
Forget about
Do
it.
you know I've tried to call that guy a few times.
I went to see him.
You should have seen
And?
it years
He
ago
told me
when
he
it was
didn't have time.
women
He's too
in
busy.
swimsuits.
Oh, I remember that. The
Yes,
the
right.
hot dog
there
girls.
was a big
There were-
When I used to
lot
visit
of
here,
fighting going.
Yep.
They made so much
My
money.
grandfather used to
they
take
did.
me. He didn't even like hot
Lots
dogs.
of money. Yeah,
Okay, they
made
need,
lots
they
of
need to
money.
eat in shifts because last time when they ate, they all went comatose on us. They
Eating-
sat there with this
Eating
blank
shift,
stare.
but don't
so
fall asleep.
they need to eat in shifts because when they all sit and eat, nobody wants to work.
Did you
Sorry,
just
guys.
hit your head?
She did.
I think you broke the. I think you broke the wall.
Why she thought that was funny when I said they eat in shifts.
I
No,
hate
you
when
don't
that-
understand what
We have a
happened the
remedy
other
for
day.
that.
Burger Stop comes in. They brought in enough food for 30 people, and everyone goes to eat. There
And
was
they're
no,
all
there was no one on
They
board.
had the food coma.
There was no one on sound. There was no one on camera. We asked them a question, and I got this blank stare, and then I got the jaw drop. And I get Jaja's mouth open with the jaw drop and the head nod, which meant they were done. They were checked out, and we still had about 40 minutes left of the show.
Unbelievable. It is the price of growth.
We have to feed them, but they have to eat in shifts.
But this stuff with hot dogs and branding it and bringing it into the show, like the bus we're talking about putting the banners
We got
on
to
it.
take the bus down to Burger Stop.
And no, we're gonna walk in with the music band. We're gonna have our own theme music. Remember in the '70s when you used to walk
Shaft.
around?
Starsky and Hutch.
And we can walk down Atlantic and go visit Sharon and Sean at Slovakia.
Can you imagine? Can you
I'm
imagine?
much older than you think.
You put them all in Brooklyn Cafe shirt,
can't be
right?
as old as I am.
We had the guy with the
you?
coffee, which would be Hector.
I'm older.
And we walk down Atlantic Avenue with this group.
Lynette's like, oh no.
I'm 50.
That'd be a bomb. I mean, we walk down
great. So
you're
and we
the
hand out the posters.
baby.
Okay, I got a new assignment. We're doing this, and we take our music guy with us. It'll be theme. We're gonna walk down Atlantic. We have the hell was that? We have a banner that's being made, right? And we're gonna hand out the banners for the
Shanique, we
affiliation.
ordered the banners.
We ordered them. Shanique put it together with a very nice job. And we're talking to people down Atlantic.
I
From
think
here,
you need to do the hug operation.
the what?
Remember the hug? The lady
don't
that
wanna
was here
hug
does the
everybody.
hug.
Yeah, no, you're right, Lynette.
Yeah, but
you're
not
correct.
unless
You
you,
wanna hug everyone?
not unless you
Well,
abiotic.
I
them.
love to hug people.
Yeah, I need like an airbiotic.
I think people like to hug me too.
protection
We'll just
bubble
Lynette
paper.
and I will go down together, right, Lynette?
Yeah, we'll have our airbiotics
Yeah.
by ourselves.
You'll be the official hugger lover.
Yes, we will.
Oh God,
You know,
somebody squish a
you know,
tree.
you and I
that.
are both going away next weekend. We need
Sharing
to
the
take.
love.
You need to get
Sharing
the
the
hand
love.
mister to take away when you go visit your dad.
Well, where I'm going,
Where you going?
I'm going to Puerto Rico.
I was
see
gonna
my-
say, I'm going to New York next week.
I gotta pick up I gotta go see my father and try to bring him back here.
And I'm going
but-
to Virginia. You're going to Puerto Rico. You're going to New York. Lynette,
What's
I,
up?
I got a lot of airbiotics in the back room. We're all going to be on an airplane going. Wouldn't that be really funny?
Yeah, but
Everyone
what-
should film themselves on the airplane going like this.
Yeah, but
and
the-
then
Oh, I'll
bring
go
it
live.
forward.
Yeah, but
I'll
the
bring in my fogger for you and Freddie next week.
yeah, but
Slide
the,
it on, right?
where I'm going, the airport is the nice part of the job. When I get to where I'm going, I'm gonna need this big machine behind me because I can only imagine how that place.
You know what's
looks.
funny about going into Puerto Rico? If anyone's gone to Puerto Rico, you know.
Yes.
When they land, a party breaks out.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah. I think it's all the.
Because they are so
Caribbean
happy
You don't do
they
that in New
landed.
York or anywhere
No,
else.
no.
Well, they start to clap.
I just went to Vegas. No one clapped.
No.
Freddie, just got your
In
second
Puerto
order.
Rico,
different
we
feel.
landed, and I was half asleep, and all of a sudden a party broke out. I thought I missed something.
It's always a party.
You know
though.
why? You know where that comes from?
No.
In the 60s, when my father came from Puerto Rico, they had benches on the plane. And when they landed in New York City, they were like, thank you, God, we made it. So that tradition, my father taught me this. He says that tradition happened. So then my father used to wear the suit, remember when he used to
Yeah,
wear and the
yeah.
hat? And when they landed, they kept applauding. But the first couple of planes were like rubber bands, man.
Oh my God.
Barely made it over the pond.
Thank you, Jacob.
Wow.
All right, who's the next order?
Slovakia, they want a case of espresso.
Really?
Sharon says she wants a
Hey.
case of espresso.
Okay, Sharon, you got it. I'm going to bring you your bean samples and stuff.
And you know what? Actually, Nadine's watching Kirby, and she says it's germ season. Nadine, we need to get this airbiotics into David's room and into your house.
That's a good idea.
And as a matter of fact, there are 2 women that are running the New York Marathon this weekend because there was a gentleman on the Lindsay Martinez interview, and his son has Duchenne's, and they are running to raise money for his son. Nadine, I actually tagged you in that post. So a very good friend of ours, her son he's going to be 25, I think, this month. He has Duchenne's and the germs for anyone. So we need to get you in contact with Nadine and see what we can get in David's room.
Okay,
All
sounds
right.
good.
Well, Mima from Avanti's wants to know how much a case is.
Have,
Now, Avanti's is an Italian restaurant that it's on Hyperluxo and Jog. It's in
It's in Lake Charleston.
no across the street, the Winston Trails.
how far is that from here?
Yeah.
Right up
From
the street.
here,
No, not far at all.
15,
15.
20
Oh,
minutes.
what's her name, Nina?
15.
Mima.
Mima. Mima, let me tell you something. What you do is you come down to the Brooklyn Cafe and we
That's what I
negotiate.
told you.
We
last time.
negotiate. Everything's negotiable.
We
I
got
learned that
lots
from
of
him.
stuff going. Everything is negotiable.
That's right.
Yes, it is absolutely germ season. And speaking of germ season, we've got airbiotics in the house. We finally have Krupa. Is there something that we can do through Roots and Remedies to help build our immune system?
Absolutely. You know, first of all, probiotics externally and of course internally is very important because probiotics definitely builds your immune system. As we all know, well, we may not all know, but 70% of our immune system lies in our gut. So we really need to build up our immune system. So probiotics, absolutely, live active cultures is something that I would recommend. You know, taking herbs
That
and
doesn't mean yogurt, right?
no, yogurt is a probiotic for sure. It's a live active culture, but when you're going through something stressful and we've talked about this before, you need to really up your probiotics in terms of the good bacteria. So coming from a cup of yogurt, you're not going to be getting enough. So that is why you should take a supplement, maybe somewhere between 50 to 60 to 75 billion good bacteria, so that it really raises up your gut in a healthier way. I would also say echinacea is really great. If anyone, have you tried echinacea before? Yeah, echinacea
We're
is
all
great.
getting on airplanes next week. We all need it.
Elderberry is excellent. You can make elderberry into a syrup. It's wonderful. These are all herbs that you can help build your
Now,
immune
where do you
system.
get this stuff?
From me.
Ah, you said, but she doesn't say that, right? She
Well,
says,
you know.
Good closer
She's
right
your
there.
mother.
she says, go
She's
get
modest.
Uncle
Well-
Barry. Uncle Barry. I don't
Not
know.
Uncle
The
Barry.
hell am I getting
I
Uncle
know you
Barry?
were
If you want to call it Uncle Barry, we will name
No,
elderberry
what I
after
want you to do is to give me a list of things that I should get.
Yes, I can definitely do that. And you can find me, where everyone can find me.
No, I
right?
can't find
Okay.
you.
Where can we
I
find
I don't know. Well,
Where can
here
we find you?
every Monday night, number one, I do have a live 7:30 p.m. show out of Boca, WNN, and it is a half an hour show. You can definitely hear me live. You can call in, ask questions, and there's always a good amount of information that I bring to the
Always.
table. You know what I mean? And it is cold and flu season we're approaching, so actually my guest next Monday, or this upcoming Monday, is going to be a gentleman by the name of Mr. James Chiaffi, and he is going to be talking about a product called Juiceroo, and it's all about fresh juices and how we can really acquire a lot of medicinal benefits.
Can we
from
add
them.
that to our cart, by the way?
We
Make
could-
it a juice cart?
Hold on a second.
And I see her
Word
wheels are
dog,
turning
I'm
already.
going to call her the missing root. Do you know of all the productions I do, when it comes to your spot,
Look at
I don't
here.
even know if she's coming. I go doing, is she coming?
I texted
Yeah, she'll be here.
7:26. You coming? I'm parking
not
right
gonna-
now. I'm in the elevator.
I said,
Come
does she
up.
have a guest? Yes, it's all going to be sent to you. So I learned about all this. But what I would love to do
Yes.
is that you are like this
Have some
hidden
pizza.
vault of information.
Yeah.
So I would like to learn more. Now, you put me on the turmeric.
Yes, I am. I did.
The anti-inflammatory.
Yes, it is.
But you tell everybody around me you have a whole list of anti-inflammatory.
I do. And you see, one of the things, when I'm on my show and when I come here and visit you guys, I generalize because everybody's chemical makeup is different. There's so many wonderful herbs and spices and foods that are all medicinal, but what may work for you, Freddie, may not work for Dawn.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I can start saying, go get this, go get that, come to me, we can talk about it. But I really do my consultations one-on-one so I can really get an idea, a little bit about your medical history.
I'm just a mess.
Well,
Not a
we've
mess.
talked about you. You're not a mess.
That's
You're getting
right, but-
Not
there.
a mess.
I am
Freddie.
getting, my A1C came back.
Yeah, you were saying, I'm sure-
6.1, which was
Amazing.
great. I don't think it's going to be there when it happens again. I don't know what that's going on. But this inflammation stuff is, I've been after you.
Yep.
Give me a
Well,
list.
Yeah, I will give you a list. I will give you a list.
You heard that, right?
Yes, I will take
You
care
know
of
what?
Freddie.
He needs more than a list. He needs the actual.
I need an
You should
You should
encyclopedia.
know. You
Needs
need to
a
sit
couple
down and
lists.
we need to talk.
You
I
need-
mean,
Yeah,
we
but
need to
you
know
hit me
one-on-one.
with Uncle Ben's and
Uncle
Simon
Ben?
and rice, whatever the hell. I don't even know what the hell she's
What
talking
Uncle
about.
Ben?
Elderberry.
Elderberry. I don't understand this stuff. I'm a
Well,
Latino.
explain it
Welcome
to
to
you.
Freddie's brain. Uncle Ben's is now
You wanna tell
elderberry
him?
because it was his elder. So his
That's how it
elder is
relates.
his
9 out of
elder.
10
Really?
times I come in, me and you are always lost.
You know,
Lost.
Last
I'm
time we were here, it was the vegetarian cows. Right?
Vegan,
The vegan cows.
Vegan,
Right.
yeah. But that
go-
comes from,
Thank
that's
God
the
for
whole philosophy
Dawn,
in
because
India.
Dawn always gets it. She's always filling
Because I
us
can
in.
understand Freddie's brain, which is even scarier.
Yeah.
Well, the scary thing is I'm following you, and you're following me, and we keep running into each other. We don't know what the hell's going on here. Now, the funny thing about this whole setup is that she is a vault of information. So I watch, when she's on the production, I even miss the spots sometimes because I'm listening to her, and I'm on a delay for about 8 seconds, and then we go. But the turmeric works phenomenally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? I would love you to take something like Boswellia. Did you hear me talk about Boswellia? I think it was last.
That's really good for you too.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
was-
What'd she say?
Brazilian root.
Boswellia.
Is it a Brazilian?
Well,
But I think that's in my magnesium.
well, Boswellia is a tree.
I'm
Okay,
going to
the-
take a tree?
Tree.
No, listen.
They're all trees
It's
and
part of
herbs.
a tree.
Holy
Okay, so
smokes.
Bos-
Part of a tree, Freddie.
well, the resin from that tree is
Hey,
frankincense.
Take trees too?
So,
You are-
yeah, see, did you know
Hey,
that?
we're going to take a
No,
tree,
but
baby.
I love frankincense.
Yeah,
We're going
so-
big. We're
This
going
show's gonna
big.
get good.
So she's explaining
Well, see,
this.
yeah, thank you. So, exactly. Well, because And you understand, right?
Yes.
So the resin from that boswellia tree is frankincense, which is something which
Frankenstein.
In the Bible.
Frankenstein. Yeah, it's in the Bible, correct? But it is used for
Remember?
upper respiratory
Yeah.
infections. It opens up the airways. It's good for asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia. I mean, it is wonderful. And that is frankincense that comes
It's
from
in
the
the Bible.
boswellia. It is from the Bible. Just like what's the other one that's on the tip of my tongue? But I'll remember. Myrrh. Yes, myrrh.
Yeah.
See, Dawn.
Dawn.
You gotta give me a high five.
She got Frankenstein and the myrrh.
So you guys know more
Dawn
of this.
gets it.
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Is
But do
what-
you know why? We had a guy that came in here.
No,
and
do you
he-
know why? It's because that is what the Magi gave to baby Jesus, and we just learned about that Sunday at the Restoration.
That's
Oh,
so
we
we
did?
saw the
That we're
adoration
talking
of the
about this.
Magi. Yes.
You now, Annie, you were there.
No,
you
Annie
heard that?
left. Annie left.
But I know that stuff.
You do?
Yeah.
The Magi and all that?
Well, I know about the
Boils.
Oil.
Yeah, you
Oil.
can get. She's correct. See, it can
Yeah.
come in many different forms. So she's
Yeah.
correct. There is an essential oil that is frankincense too, and it can be quite pricey.
Do you
but if-
know I was?
Especially in the
Oh my-
purest form.
I was-
purest
Very
form,
pricey.
exactly.
I was given frankincense and an oil. A guy gave it to me. It's in my car. And he put it on my wrist.
see
He
it.
says this was given to Jesus. It's the only oil written in the Bible and yada yada. And I looked at him and said, "Who the hell is this guy?" But I have it.
See,
I'm gonna bring it so you can see it.
It's like
would love
everything else
to.
in your trunk that you don't know what it is, probably.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I opened up my trunk and somebody popped out of there. So where the hell that come from?
And you and Steve-O again, but I'm bummed.
Frankenstein in the trunk.
Frankenstein.
That's a drug, right?
that was
Just
good.
in
wasn't
time
it?
for Halloween.
We can brand anything.
You know, the best story with Krupa, though, is she applied for an internship position.
That's right. She was an intern.
And she walks in and says, I want to be an intern. We said, you want to be an intern? And the guys were all here. And she says, I want to be anything I can in production. I got to get back into the business. And she uses a but. But I had a show in Atlanta on radio
No,
for
Chicago.
8 years.
It's Atlanta. Yeah.
Atlanta.
Atlanta or
It was in
Chicago?
Georgia.
Did
Yeah,
you
that's
guys-
where I went.
I thought it was in Chicago.
It's okay. We can make it up, Chicago. It's fine too.
Who the hell is this woman? I got the wrong
No, it's
person.
in
All I know is
Georgia.
she eats
instead of
Dawn
being
is
an
correct.
intern,
It was
she
Georgia.
I have
now has
a
her own
example
show.
of
Yeah,
how
I
Dawn gets
had,
it.
I did my Roots and Remedy show out of Georgia for about 3.5 years.
Wow.
And I had a brick and mortar there.
We had a store.
I had a store there with 165 plus bulk herbs and spices, along with essential oils and vitamins and supplements. So I was on the air, I had my shop, and it got really busy to the point where people just, when they came into my store, if I wasn't there, guess what? They
Left.
left. And I'm like, well, I can't be on the radio and I can't be out doing consultations and I can't be in the shop all day. So unfortunately, I ended up closing down my brick and mortar. And then I just kind of went out and did my thing, started going to different health and nutrition shops and organizations, and I taught. And I do one-on-one consultations.
So is
as
that
well.
what you're doing now?
I am. I'm doing a lot of those things. Like, for example, if you don't mind me just bringing it up. So on Wednesday, which is Halloween, am I correct?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Wednesday is Halloween.
Halloween.
I'm going to be over at the LA Fitness in Pompano Beach
Okay.
from between 8:30 and 9 in the morning. And I'm going to be sitting there talking to members that are coming through. So if you're a member at LA Fitness, come by and see me. I will be there and I'll be able to answer any of your questions when it comes to your health and nutrition. And if you want to sign up and have a personalized consultation at that time, I'll give you information on how you can go ahead and
I
do
want you
that.
to take a look at the essentials because
I need my glasses.
Deb works with essentials.
That's an amazing product. Right?
And Jaja, and I want to say
Oh, I
Shelby,
love
Freddie,
it.
but
And
Jaja
Freddie
just
can tell
wrote
you
I
this
can
up.
tell you
amazing
right now.
stories.
Well, I can tell you right now, looking at it, there's a lot of enzymes in here, and
That's like an atomic bomb.
well, you see, these enzymes are really important to break down. Remember, we've talked about this before.
And I'm
on
gonna
the
tell you,
show.
when you take this, it breaks it down. There ain't no
Yeah.
joke to this
But
thing.
you feel less bloated and less gassy.
Oh my God, you feel a
probably.
lot
It's got
better.
the wild microalgae in it too.
Okay, so
So
yeah.
people, we're trying to educate people on algae because it's getting a bad rep in Florida here, but it's not the same thing. It's not from the
Not
same
red
place.
tie.
But you were talking about pre and probiotics.
Yeah,
it also
absolutely.
has pre and probiotics, and the great
Yes,
thing
I
about
see that.
essentials is they're very inexpensive, and you get all your vitamins. You
Yes.
get everything
Yes.
in there, in 5 little capsules you take every day. And you're getting everything in there, and it's an amazing product. My
I love
mom just had knee replacement surgery, and about a week prior she couldn't take any kind of vitamins or anything. And then once she had the surgery, she went back on, and I think it was an asset to her
Well, it
recovery.
helps with absorption, so your organs get the nutrients.
so really, because absolutely.
Yeah, so I like that.
We
So I
we
endorse
we
it.
are a giant.
And you were talking about frankincense. We were using frankincense
Yeah.
on her scar. You
and
should
it works.
see it. It's
But
7 weeks
we
in.
are
It's
we are a
amazing.
giant chemistry. Remember
at
when
this
you
one.
had that chemistry set when you were a kid? It opened up.
Never
and you had-
worked.
I still have mine.
Remember that?
You
We
she
used to
still
make-
has it. You know, we need to go visit your lab, actually.
My little
Do
lab.
you have a little? And we used to open it and make
She
stink
has a
bombs.
lab.
It's fun.
You have a
Oh,
lab.
yeah.
Well, it's my
We used to make
downstairs
them.
kitchen, but
But this thing is like is
Where are you from?
Am I
Atlanta.
like originally? I mean,
Yeah.
Chicago. Just messing with you. Originally, I'm from India. I was born in Mumbai, but I moved from Mumbai when I was 5 months old and grew up in London, England.
Oh, wow.
Until I was 8, and then my family moved to South Florida, where I grew up until I was 22, right before I got
What part
married.
of
She has that up north flair. That's why
I did know. That's what I was just gonna. When I got married at 22, I ended up moving to Philly, to Philadelphia.
go.
So I was in
Yes.
Philadelphia for about 19 years.
That's the
go Eagles.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, my kids were born in Philadelphia, so even though we're back here in South Florida, they're Eagle fans, Philly fans, and
And everything's a John.
everything.
It's a John.
That's right.
A what?
That's-
John.
John. I know. Somebody else told me that.
That's
I
a
said,
lingo
"Yeah."
in Philly.
everybody's a John. You know, you
And
get
with or without.
It could be anything.
Really?
get arrested on the corner.
I
It's a
gotta
John.
tell you something, Freddie.
Sounds like John does.
John, I gotta tell you, today I looked at
Yellow.
our interns, and when they all come one at a time when we meet them, right? Today they come together, and I want to say as a family, and they work together, and you can just see Annie, your idea of bringing everyone on the show.
Good idea.
You don't even realize what you did, but you brought everyone. I'm gonna cry. You brought everyone together as a family, and look, you all sit here now smiling and working together, and
And such great
And eating,
energy also.
right?
Such
Right,
great
right up
energy.
You know, you
I know,
always
hug a
had good
tree.
interns
Hug a
because I know
tree,
you
I
guys
know.
a long time, but
Wow.
I gotta say, the energy that this team has
Yeah,
brought.
absolutely.
Strong. It's very
It's
positive.
very,
You
it's
can
very
feel it.
positive
Very
energy, and you
positive.
can tell they love what they do.
That's why we're
And it
gonna
makes
take it
a
on the
huge
road.
difference.
we
We're
gotta
gonna
take them
go
on
Well,
the
I
road.
just
On the
gotta
road.
read this to you. Hold on. So Heath is the owner of.
Luxury
Magic
ride,
Bus.
Dream Ride Luxury Transportation.
Oh,
Thank
yay.
you, Dawn.
Got a response, huh?
He says absolutely. Tell him that I have a brand new one that I'm gonna send to him on Tuesday, and he just sent
He
me
has a
all the pictures of
Whoa!
the brand new bus.
Wow.
We
You know where
gotta
are on
go.
Tuesday?
Tuesday is a go.
You know where we
We
are
gotta do a
Tuesday?
party
We're at
bus
the
with you.
Foxworth Fountain.
Where are we going
do
Tuesday?
it.
Tuesday, we are at Foxworth Fountain. Can you feel the place, Steve-O?
Yeah.
We're
now
on
that I
location at
know.
Foxworth Fountain on Tuesday.
What time?
For the show, for
the
our
show?
Halloween
We're
show.
gonna go from 11 to 2.
You know, Freddie's gonna go as
A DJ.
Ricky Ricardo. We're doing.
Oh,
I
yes.
love.
And you're gonna go as Lucy?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
perfect.
You were trying to talk
Oh,
me
that's
into
gonna
it.
be
I love Lucy
hysterical.
on Tuesday. Ricky Ricardo, throwback style, the Foxworth Fountain, right in Delray.
How does he laugh? Well, how does he has that
Just go
funny
and watch
laugh?
some I Love Lucy.
I'm gonna do that.
Lucy.
We gotta go get some costumes.
You got explaining to do.
I need a wig.
You do. You better have red hair somewhere.
Or somewhere.
I think that this is somewhere.
That's one of my favorite
Somewhere.
shows of all
And
time.
bada boom. Listen,
I Love Lucy.
all I know is it's gonna be a mess on Tuesday. That's all I know. Thank God this
But
bus
that's
is
the
coming
good
so I can
thing.
exit stage left.
Nothing better than a mess.
You gonna be there?
I will try. I do have a couple clients in a class.
Bring
that
them.
so- Well,
We have
You're
room.
gonna
Palm
be
Beach,
there?
I can't bring them.
Absolutely.
In the
Foxworth
We
Fountain.
have
Lynette?
room to do exercise at the
Yeah,
It's my
Fox.
birthday Monday.
Make
So.
him run around
It's
the
your
block.
birthday?
I'm Monday.
Oh.
Monday's your birthday? What are you,
It is.
27?
Happy birthday.
I'm legal twice.
She's legal twice. There you have it.
You're
Legal
legal.
twice.
You're a baby. You're
What's
a
that mean?
baby.
21
You're a
to the
near
second
child.
power.
You're fast.
There you go. I gotta tell you,
That
but
is
you guys,
fast.
they really come together today. And just when they come together, one of them leaves, and that always breaks my heart. But it means they're growing, and it's like, Gio,
Gio got a gig that he got a job, but he's gonna be working with us at night.
good.
And part of what we're going to be working on is we have 16 spots, 16 new shows that we can bring in from Monday to Sunday at the station. So we're going to put this whole thing together. We're going to give all of you guys an opportunity to sell, produce,
Make some
promote,
money.
and make some money. That's what it's going to come down to. So we're going to take that whole set and go in that direction. And then we're going on the road because I'm going to send out crews, maybe cover your wedding, maybe cover something you're doing, activities, and follow her around in the consultation. I got to get the community in the house.
This Sunday is actually the wedding expo. We still have 10 free tickets to give away. Are you going to be there? It's at the Airport Hilton.
Oh, the Hilton. No.
Airport Hilton in Palm Beach.
Dream
Paul-
Expo. Yeah, the
Paul is
Dream
giving
Expo.
away 10 tickets from Cruise Planners, so if you would like 2 free tickets, or if you want all 10, we'll get you the information, and I'm sure you can pick it up at Will Call. Give us a call here at the studio at...
I don't know. 888-994-4995, I think. Is that the number?
That is the
Now,
number.
you know something? There's one intern missing who wanted to get married. Who was that? That's the new
Marina.
girl. Yeah.
I don't know.
Marina's her name?
Marina.
Is that her name?
Yes.
Where is she?
But
She's
then
not here.
Gianna came late. She
Oh,
missed
see,
the
that could
show,
be
so
my
we need to
booking.
add Gianna into our intern mix. Another student from Lynn University.
Yeah, but she didn't want to get married.
No, not yet.
No, it's the other one that wanted to get married, right? So what
Gianna,
we're
how do you
doing
get
is,
Tanner every day? Do you sit
She's
outside?
catching up to me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
are you
scared.
are you from Florida?
Yeah.
She's from
New Jersey. I'm gonna
Anna,
tell you.
look
Yeah.
how I'm going to New York.
I'm just saying, Troy likes Gianna is all I can say. You
I
have
know,
an
blend right
admirer.
in.
You definitely will plumb right in, especially with the temperature right now.
It's
So-
39 at night.
Yes.
Can't wait.
It's going to be
So
60
excited.
degrees here tomorrow
Wow.
at night.
Oh, okay.
Night.
It's going to be nice and cool.
Going to be
Nice
cool.
and comfortable, yeah.
Nice thing. Okay, so do you want to try to take a spot? Or you want? Oh no, we just want to keep
May
going.
as well just keep going. Yeah, we got like 5 more
All
minutes.
right, so
so-
let's talk to Deborah Size.
Yes.
Where the hell you been?
Well, you know, in August I was in at Disney with my grandson who turned 7, and then in September we went to Vegas to celebrate my husband and myself 40-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
My condolences.
I was
Thank
waiting for
you.
that one.
How long
Is it for him or for me?
for both? How long were you in Vegas?
6 days.
You know what we should do?
Stay there.
Go to Vegas?
I know. I knew
On
you
the
was
party
gonna say
bus?
that.
Why don't we bring
his mind
Vegas?
is always
Why
us.
don't we bring Vegas to us?
Yeah, hey.
Why don't we do like Vegas?
You mean like
we dress
a
up like
casino,
Vegas
like
people,
the
casino
Creek
life,
or
yeah. Why don't
Hard
we do
Rock
cabaret
Cafe?
dancer, somebody dancing, singing, and we have like spin the wheel, not spin the bottle, spin the wheel.
How do I keep up with your mind? Steve-O, how do you even keep up with his? The funny thing is, Steve-O can keep up with your mind.
Yeah.
And when Freddie
Yeah,
throws an
it's a
idea
New
out,
York
Steve-O
thing.
brings it
it's
forward.
a New York thing,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's a New York thing.
We
That's
get
how
a,
my
we get a
best
light.
friend Laura is.
You know why?
Same
Because
thing.
in New York, everyone has a job, right? Everyone has a 9-to-5 job. But then they have a side hustle. That's the only way you're going to make it.
Side
in New York.
hustle.
Yeah.
So you're always throwing out different things. You know, oh, we can do, okay, and then everyone's like, let's go ahead and do it. And then everyone supports it.
I think it's an up north mentality though,
It is.
because when I moved up north, it was so fast. And then
Very
I
fast-paced.
very fast, and I couldn't handle it at the beginning. But now it's like
You don't find it slow here?
It's
sort
very
of.
slow.
No, it is a little slow
Compared
here.
to
So
New
that's why
York
when you
and
ask where I'm
Chicago, I think
at,
it's
I'm
very
already
slow
doing a
here.
multiple amount of things before I get to
It's like reverse now.
the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
reverse.
It
I
is.
agree.
Yeah.
Well, down here you might have ideas, but they never come to be.
Yeah, they don't
Because
come
then
to
if
fruition.
someone says no, you can't. You were the first person I met that said, "Okay, let's do it."
Yeah.
And I would throw things out to see what you'd say, and you'd say, "Okay." I said, "Can we have this?"
Yeah, this
Let's
Ricky
do it.
Ricardo thing, even that said yes
Whose
to that.
idea was that? You?
Her.
Well,
I love the
It
idea.
was
I think it's
between
great,
Lucy and Ricky or the Fairly Odd Parents.
I ain't doing
It
that.
was not coming as the Fairly Odd Parents.
Not doing
although
that.
They wanted us to come as Cosmo and Wanda.
You
I
could
think
put
we
that
should
one
do
in the
that.
closet with
I
the
think
Speedo.
Wednesday we should be the Fairly Odd Parents.
I'm
the
not doing
Fairly Odd
that.
couple.
No.
The Fairly Odd host.
Now on Wednesday we have Hallie Elise coming into the
Pretty
studio.
much the Fairly Odd host. Shelby likes that.
Take it easy, okay? Take it. You what?
I'm going to get you a green wig, and I've already got my wand. We'll
What
get-
are you gonna
have a
be for
wand.
Halloween? You're a hippie? You got no hair.
I love it.
Yeah, they wear a wig.
I'm going to go buy 2 costumes
That's
this
all you need.
weekend.
Some bell bottoms, headband, tie-dye shirt. You're set.
You'll look
Headband and
good.
tie-dye shirt.
That's a
the money
hippie
I'm
to
playing
you?
for.
That's a hippie.
That's
I
a
love
hippie?
hippies. I love hippies.
First of all, if you want to be a hippie, go run in the mud. Don't take a shower for 3 days, and you'll smell like a hippie.
No, it's not like that.
Woodstock, baby. Look up Woodstock. Look it up.
Annie, what are you going to be? You guys don't even have a mic.
What are you guys gonna be for Halloween?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, and you want me dressing up like a fool?
Hard though. Like I know that I'm gonna fully dress up, and I'm
You're gonna fully, not partially. You're not gonna walk
Partially.
around partially naked.
no.
What is it with millennials?
No.
What are you gonna be?
No.
Why don't you go as the letter
Yeah, I will. I'll just paint it.
There you go.
UM.
That's right. University
Annie,
of
what are
Miami.
you going to be?
I have no idea either.
You guys have to.
You could go as a ballet.
What's it gonna be?
I know. They're throwing out all these ideas and they don't know what they're going to be.
There's a few options in the air, but we'll see.
Okay, give me an option.
Tuesday, we're at the Foxworth Fountain for our 50s Halloween style. Wednesday, we're here in studio with Hallie Elise. Come in costume. She's going to be doing psychic readings. So come in costumes. We've got some giveaways, some baskets.
We're getting some giveaways that
cards,
day. And
gift
she'll tell you your
certificates.
future, your past, and your present, even if you don't want to hear it.
But Hallie is really...
She's really good.
She's
What time
really
is she on?
amazing.
Noon or what?
She's going to, what are we doing, 12 to 2 on this bad
I
boy?
think we should.
We're doing
We
12 to
haven't
2
told her,
because
but I
what
think we
happens
should.
is she brings all these people.
Last year, there wasn't even room for me. I
There
ended up
was,
sitting in the hallway.
I ended up standing in the kitchen. And then she gives a prize and yada, yada, yada. But she brings a big crowd. It's a lot of fun.
But you have to come in costume.
Yeah,
Get
you have to
into
come in costume.
Hallie's readings, you have to come in costume on Wednesday.
I mean, you could put a mark on your face and say you're
What
a
do you
split
guys want to be?
personality.
Shanique, you coming in for Halloween next week? Halloween next week?
I like that too.
I did not have any plans, but
You didn't have no plan.
I didn't have any plans.
Well, give me 15 minutes. I'll give you some plan.
Chanel?
What, next week or
Yeah.
this weekend?
Next week.
Next week.
Well, we're doing 50s theme, right?
On Tuesday. But Wednesday
So-
is a party here, a Halloween party.
So I guess I think I have a Pink Lady jacket. Does
Okay.
that work?
Oh,
Yes.
that'd be
I think I could
cool.
do that,
Pink
yeah.
Lady
And I
is
think Jackie's
single, right?
coming as Pink
Grease.
Lady Grease. And
You have to
Jackie's
wear it right
coming
here.
as Jeannie.
It's the grease.
She
Oh,
has the
that's
hair.
cute. I like that. Oh, me?
She has the hair.
I'm being Barbie, sporty Barbie.
You can be
this
sporty
weekend.
Barbie. I think Jackie's coming as Jeannie.
Jackie who?
Jackie
Oh,
Birch.
Jackie's coming as Jeannie. You gave her that idea.
dream of
What
Jeannie.
about JJ? When are you coming at?
I don't know what I'm gonna come as because
Right?
Halloween has come up too quickly for me. I haven't even.
It's
had
only a
time
year
to
ago.
think of-
October
I know,
31st.
Thinking of a costume and actually getting one.
I live for Halloween.
You
I
live for
used to.
Halloween?
It's my
Yeah.
Christmas.
Do
I
really?
love it.
We celebrate Christmas on
Celebrate
Halloween
Christmas
Day.
again.
There you go.
Love it.
We've only done it twice.
We had here Christmas last week on Wednesday. It was so funny.
Is Hector over there?
And Giovanni, what are you gonna go off as Halloween?
You're working. Hector, what are
So
you
you're going
dressed
as a
up for
worker?
Halloween?
What you gonna go as a worker?
Hector.
Hector, what are you gonna be for Halloween? What are you gonna be? Where is he?
I just bought a gorilla mask and a doctor's and a doctor's robe. That's what I'm going for Halloween.
You're gonna wear a robe.
A
doctor's robe.
jacket.
Well, doctor's lab. Well,
gonna be a
doctor's lab.
gynecologist.
Will you be? Yeah. Put on some gloves and say, "Let me give you an examination."
Hector's going to be the voice.
I think I need to check your prostate.
The voice.
Hector can just be the voice, and we don't see him.
Why are we
just
gonna
hear
check
him.
prostates? What's the matter with you?
I'm just
I
joking.
heard that.
We
It
had
was
somebody the
just
other
a
day.
joke.
Wait, someone here on
Almost
Monday came in
fainted.
with a blue glove to check Freddie's prostate. Remember?
Yeah, one
No
of the
way.
artists.
Yeah.
One of the artists came in here with a blue glove because he was showing how to do some kind of gizmo.
He made this for
He
Freddie.
made this.
Oh, how cool is that?
And he
I
did this
love
on the
that.
set, right?
Isn't that
So
great?
he's wearing
Yes,
this glove,
really neat.
and he
That's,
tells me,
charcoal?
Oiler boiler.
"Oiler boiler." He tells me,
very cool.
"Freddie, I'm here to give you the exam." I said, "Really?" I said, "I've been down this experience one time. You ain't touching it."
Freddie, we
Just one.
didn't ask Gianna. What are you going to be?
Gianna,
for
what are you gonna
Halloween?
be besides dark?
You can't say that. Megan Kelly got in trouble.
That's right.
Is
No
that
more-
what happened?
No more Megan Kelly. Actually,
Is that
her
what
show's
happened?
done.
But look at her. She's like the
She's
most
tan.
tan woman I've ever met. This girl, how long you been here?
Since
15 minutes?
August.
Since August. And you get darker and darker by the day.
Tanner and Tanner.
I try to sit
Or Tanner and
outside every day.
She sit outside every day?
Yeah.
You must sit like roast.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
I don't know because I didn't bring like Halloween costumes from home, so like
You make one.
Create one.
You know what you can go as? A can of suntan lotion.
Copper tone.
Capitone.
She can be like
That'd
a
be
copper tone model.
hilarious. And what you do is you sort of white out like on top of your hip over here. You know how the little girl with the dog?
I've got some for you. We can do.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Little girl with the dog?
Yeah, the copper tone, the little girl with the dog.
Starbucks and got an apron.
That's good showing her age.
She was a Starbucks apron.
Yeah, she went to Starbucks, got an apron, and she was a Starbucks barista.
There you go.
It was so
A
fun.
barista. There you go.
barista, there you
can
have
do
it.
that too.
We're back to the barista.
Yeah. And where's Dylan? Hey, Dylan.
I don't know where Dylan is.
Dylan, where are you?
Hey, Freddie.
Dylan, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I am not going out. I'm just handing out candy.
What are you going to do? But here, we're doing
Where-
Halloween
oh,
twice.
You're here on Wednesday?
I haven't. Wednesday, I'm not here.
Tuesday?
Tuesday, I haven't come up with anything yet, but I'll come up with something.
All right. Wednesday, I know we're normally short on interns, but we're going to have a full house. So anyone who is available Wednesday, please come.
If you
Even
can
if
make
it's
it,
not
you
your
can-
regular day, yes. Even if it's not your regular, you're very, got stuff everywhere. Ruth Krupa, your show was when on Monday?
My show is the Roots and Remedies show. It's Monday nights.
Missing Roots, you should call it.
Oh, I get your point. Oh,
I'm thinking
geez.
it's like
But I
hair
have. I'm on. I still make it every Monday night at 7:30.
Yes, you do.
makes it.
And
I
I go,
make
is she coming? Is she on the way?
I'm always there. So it's 7:30 Monday night, and it's a half an hour show. Call in, and you can reach me at 561-805-0928. And you've watched my show. I can never remember that ridiculous new number. I just can't remember.
She says, okay, I can't remember the number, but call
No,
me.
no, that's no. It's my new number. It's a Florida number because
You're getting used to it.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. So again, 561-805-0928. You can reach me anytime, and then of course catch me on WNN 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, Monday nights at 7:30 p.m.
And if you got questions, you can call 888-565-1470. Now, you know your numbers are tremendous. I don't even get a chance to talk to you because I have to eat meal when you're done.
Wow.
Because I come back to do
That's why I
production
can't
till
find you.
9:30. Yeah, I have to run out because I have
Yeah.
shows at 9 o'clock, so I have to eat something, run
That's
back.
wonderful. I'd love to hear. I wanted to actually ask you, so that's good to know. I love it. I love the support. I've been getting phone calls and text messages and just people just contacting me via Facebook. And my Facebook page is Roots N for Natural Remedies, and it's just I'm just appreciative of the support and the trust that you all have. In
That's a
me.
big deal.
So,
I'm gonna
it's a
tell you,
huge
she
deal.
helped me. It's a tremendous deal.
Thank you
It's
very
a lot
much.
that we learned, and we did a whole show the other day on water. And just what's in our water, drinking water,
Scary.
bathing
That was
water.
That's scary.
That was
You
a
need
scary
supplements.
show.
I mean, there are so many things to do, and Lynette's going to stay with us for the next hour. She doesn't know it, but she will.
Lynette.
She's like, yes, I'm
Lynette
gonna
is
stay.
awesome.
I got some good Halloween jokes actually.
Fantastic.
good.
Steve-O, where can people find you?
NYSaladsEvents.com. My number is 561-503-6570.
And Steve,
of your party
you have events coming up?
I got 6 this weekend.
So what do you got cooking? But for the public, I mean, not weddings.
Oh no, for the public, the next big, we're having a huge event February 24th at the Secret Gardens in Miami.
Nice.
That's
We're
going to
going.
be huge.
We're taking the bus, Freddie.
Where is it?
The
Seagate
bus is
Gardens.
actually going to be there, so if you want,
Where's
he
it
can pick
going?
you up and bring you back down.
Is it Miami?
It's in Miami.
It's
Where
a
am I?
beautiful garden
Homestead.
down in Miami and
Oh,
Homestead.
that is nice
Yeah.
down there. So
gotta
good
head
with the
down there.
pictures. That's very nice down
Yeah,
there.
that's
You're
gonna
gonna
be a
break
big-
that open because you have
I'm
an
breaking it open. It's the first
affiliation
expo that's
with
ever
it.
been there. So,
Wow.
February 24th, we're
We
going to
should
be
do a
there.
show down there.
Absolutely should.
We should.
well,
do-
you have a spot already. I invite you to all my shows.
I
But if
know.
you're sick
I
or
know.
she's sick or-
No, the problem is that I don't have enough hands. You see all these hands? They have another life. So I go, okay, come on, let's go. And they go, I can't.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them an offer they can't refuse. Right? I'm going to kick it
Right.
in and I'm going to kick it
Well,
up. a
most of
notch.
the shows are on Sundays, but it's only 3-hour shows. 1 to 4. We don't try to drag it out. We try to keep it nice and
We
short
got
for the
it on
brides.
radio.
Okay. All right, we're going to be
All right,
right
stay
back.
tuned. We're going to be back in a few. We're going to turn on the radio 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Leslie Carmen, look, it's Blonde Day at the cafe.
Holy
I think I need a
smokes.
wig.
She snuck
Stay
in
tuned.
here.
We'll be right back.
Alrighty.
If you're food insecure, find resources at our website today.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddy S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 8. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, part 2 of Beautiful Friday. Everybody likes the tune.
I love to watch them dancing.
Everybody dancing.
What a day.
Now, you know what we got over there?
We got Steve-O.
We got the Magic Man. So, Steve-O, we're going to do something. Every time we use a word, you're going to play that music, baraja. You know that thing you do? Whatever you want, I don't care.
That's Freddy's song.
I love that song. But we're going to play whatever when it comes up. So we got to create the word of the day.
Word of the day.
What's the word of the day?
Word of the day is, we need something fun, right?
What were the previous word of the day?
Hope.
Hope was but
Hope has been the word of the day.
Hope was, and she starts to
Tap dance.
Tap
Neighbors
dance.
Annie on tap dance. Welcome to our fun
she
food
lost 4 pounds that day.
Festa Friday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. What a day. I can't even say hit hashtag replay for the last hour. Go all the way back to our 11 o'clock hour and see the amazing job our interns did on their own show on the 11 o'clock hour.
It was
there
unreal.
were 4, 8, maybe 10 of them. Gianna came a little late, so we're going to keep you rolling in on all the shows. What an incredible job they did. Talk about getting thrown into the business, and they all came forward. They've all come together and worked like a family. And like I said before, every group of interns brings another gift and another level to what we get to do on the cafe. And
Did you
group as
see
well.
the bus that he's talking about? Did you see this?
And give us a call at 888-565-1470. You can find us at 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. And the bus, that is the party bus. So all of you that have heard Freddy talk about the party bus all over town, and I mean all over town, every meeting.
This is unbelievable.
Did you hear about the party bus?
That's brand
Hear
spanking.
about the party bus? Wow. You guys
this
coming on
is-
the party bus? Tuesday.
You guys see this? Have you seen it?
Tuesday, the party bus will be with us at Foxworth
I'll send
Fountain.
it to the emails. You can put it up. Holy
In Delray
smokes!
Beach, because we will be live on location, 50s style, at the fountain. I Love Lucy 50s throwback theme. Where are your bongos?
So I
Annie,
gotta bring
bringing
the
you
theme
bongos?
song.
You bring the theme song.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Bring the theme song. Annie's bringing you the bongos. And then Wednesday, right here at the cafe, is Halloween. Fairly Odd Hosts is who we're going to be.
No, we're not.
At least you're listening.
We're not doing that.
You know, you never know when they're listening until they don't like what you say. And then suddenly they pipe right up.
She thought I wasn't listening. Trust you me, I listen.
Our interns have done a great job, and Freddie has offered them all a job. So
Yes. All the interns are getting jobs today. Everybody's going to get a job
does
today.
that mean they get paid?
Absolutely.
All right, you heard it right.
And we're
here.
going to pay them handsomely. And we're going to give them a chance to get into production and everything else. Now, talking about all of this, I saw your stuff this morning that you've been posting.
Instagram. Brenda is doing an amazing job, so thank you for her. She's
Yes,
fantastic.
we saw Brenda once. Brenda was a new intern we had from FAU. She showed up once. Leslie showed up once, and we've never seen Brenda again.
We just had this instant connection, and she's fantastic.
She
She
can
shows
still come
up.
back, though.
Yes, I'm sure she can. I'll let her know.
Thank you.
We'll give her
We'll give her
a one-on-one update. Now, that was one intern. Then we lost another intern.
We lost Steph to Daphne.
And we lost another intern.
We're not losing her. I just haven't told her
Not
yet.
her.
You're not leaving yet.
We lost Super John.
Super John
But
got
don't
a
look
job.
at it as losing. Look at it as growing.
Yes, we've enhanced our clients. And
But when I turn around, there's nobody behind me. It's like losing. Trust you me. And Steve goes, "Hey, bring the cameras. Let's go." I can't, Steve. There's nobody behind me. It's a lot like losing.
Super John got hired. Mara got hired.
Yes.
Giovanni got hired.
And Maura, we're still waiting for you. I know you're watching. We're still waiting. Where the hell are you?
She was coming back 2 weeks ago.
And she's a slow boat to China.
And Chanel is on day 4, and we have now thrown you right into everything. Everything.
Chanel, did you get a chance to talk to some of the interns that I sent you emails for? Did I send it
That you
right?
sent me yesterday?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get a chance yet because I can't view. I have to talk to you about it. I can't view it on my phone.
Ah,
So we'll
okay.
talk later.
I'll give you my phone.
Okay.
We'll get it all together. And Annie has done just such an. What we throw these kids into, I got to tell you.
You know, Annie,
She's been here 2 weeks.
I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which one you want?
Tell me both.
The good news is I'm glad you're here. The bad news is don't think you're going to get by today without doing the Latino update.
I was just thinking about that. How did we
You
not
know,
do it yet?
she does.
Without the music.
She does a Latino update, right? She does it in Spanish, and she tells
I
our
see.
fans what we do, right? So she is like, she doesn't say a word to me. We did the English version, and I have this Latin beat piece that I want her to do. You didn't even mention it. I noticed you just walk around.
But you know what she did? She did part of the show, part of the intern show in Spanish. She
I
and
noticed
Hector
with
did
Hector.
it.
Hector talking in Boricua.
People really liking Hector. Hector, you've got a whole personality on Facebook that people are really enjoying. They're commenting. Where's Hector?
I know, you got like a fan club.
Hector's putting a piece together for me. I can't wait to show it to everyone because everyone I show it to, hug a tree again. First time you showed it, I wanted to cry and give this man a hug. I didn't because he would have thought I was crazy. But how he understands my voice without me saying it and knows what I'm thinking, it's kind of scary. But he did it. What?
I got an idea.
Okay. And you too are scary. 'cause
And
you
I'm going to sell it.
Because
You're-
you understand what I'm
Steve-o.
thinking too.
Steve, I'm
I
putting.
haven't said a word yet.
I'm putting together. What's the name of the young lady that left?
Marina?
No, the one that was here.
Jackie. Shanique.
Shanique.
Okay.
I'm putting together with Shanique. She's an animator as well as animator. She's a different type of animator. I'm putting together 30-second animations, right? So what I want to do is, being that you're here, I'm going to take your picture. I want you to send me some pictures of you in different positions and stuff. We're going to do a 30-second animation for you. And I want to highlight that to show how deep this crew is. I mean, animation, if you do it a certain way, the cost of it becomes usable. Because animation, the problem is it is expensive. But I wanted to use Steve-O as a 30-second spot.
And I want Jacob to meet Steve because Jacob is really here because he has a passion for the music industry. And Jacob writes jingles
Right here?
and songs.
I was just talking to them about DJing.
New guy. So he would.
New guy.
I know Dylan
That's new
wants
guy.
to
We have a
DJ
shirt. We
also.
call him new guy.
But Jacob, new guy, another student from Lynn University, really has this passion in sound and audio. So.
And we want to get into the
But
jingle
you can't
business.
you can take them on weekends, just not during the week.
We want to
All
get
my
into
stuff
that.
is on the weekend.
I know,
But
so
we
it's
want to get
perfect.
into the jingle business. You know, like I want her to have a jingle. It's like Carvel or any other
McDonald's, right.
McDonald's
And I
with
want
the
to see
jingle.
your little airbiotic guy, Lynn, at dancing.
That'd be fun.
Blowing smoke out of his head or
Well,
something.
we have her.
Federico.
We already started working on her piece as a supervillain, fighting
Really?
all the germs.
Really?
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, and it's more complicated because every time we turn around, there's another villain. There are more villains than one superhero, which
So
is
many
her.
germs. Then we found all the germs in the water. We've got Leslie with us from Carmen Care Laser and Dr. Lynette from Airbiotics. We had a gentleman on, Dr. Spicer, Roy Spicer, the other day from Clean Water Revival, talking about what's in our water. And you had told me when you detox people that you were finding tremendous amounts of erectile dysfunction medication in people's bodies. And Freddie was like, really?
The hell you gotta go there for?
Freddie goes, really? So I can just drink the water. But that wasn't the point. The point was all this garbage that's in our water, and you're
Can you
finding
believe
it when
that?
you're detoxing.
There is Viagra in water, bro.
There's Viagra in water.
In water.
Yes. Well, there's everything in water. Just think people are taking even the opioids, right? You're taking that, most of the things come out of your urine. So you're putting that in
Come out of your
water.
urine. Shall we drink it again? We didn't get it enough the first
Do you
time.
know, when I was an intern, I did a show on that. That was one of the shows I had to produce. I worked for Montage in Miami with Michael
Montage?
Putney. Yes,
Really?
I was an intern.
You worked for Montage?
Yes.
Wow.
And one of the segments we did was a woman who drank her urine because urine is sterile, so you
It
can
is.
drink it. However, her eyes turned yellow.
Of
I will
course they
never
do.
forget. You guys know what you learned as an
yeah,
intern?
it's disgusting.
What I learned as an intern at
My
Channel 4 with
stomach
Montage was they drank their urine.
And if you drink any soda that's yellow, I'm not going to say the
No,
name.
because your urine
you would
is
turn
sterile.
you-
You can drink your own
Not
urine.
if it's turning you yellow. That's bile. That's in your eyes. That's got to be a liver problem.
But you know, I never thought about it. I thought people were just flushing medications down the toilet, but it's
Well, they
actually
are, but
going
where's
through your
that
body.
going? Yeah, it's going through your body. But not only that, but where are all the toxins going into our water system? Our water system only knows how to filtrate certain things, but the energetic frequency of all those things are still in our water, and so we're actually absorbing aluminum, chromium, plus all those opiates in the
Now,
water.
is this sink water or bottled water
Any
as well?
kind of
Water where you take a
bottled
bath.
Water, there's a big if you do like a Google search. And I'm not going to name any names, but some bottled waters are just terrible. They're full of
But it
pesticides
even
as
gets
well.
more complicated because
Shelby, you need a mic.
you know the pipes from your house. They go into the street, right? Those pipes, depending on the year of your house, develop stuff. I mean, bad stuff. And not only you don't drink it, you take a bath in it. So when you shower, you take a long shower.
Goes to your pores.
It goes right to your, it kills you. Then I find out yesterday that if you take heart medication for your blood pressure medication, which is one of those blockers, what they call that, beta blocker?
Yeah.
Taking beta blocker, it has been proven to give you cancer. I found this out yesterday on the
Shelby has a
news.
question.
No, I actually have a statement to say about all of the medication and stuff that's being found in water. It's also being found in shellfish, like clams and shrimp and stuff like that. They just did a study or research, something like that, and they were finding cocaine and hard drugs in the bottom feeders because that's what they eat. They just eat everything. They're a filter. So it's in them, and something happened to someone. They had a clam and then it showed up in their bloodstream or something like that.
Well, look at all the oil in the Gulf. Look at the nuclear waste in Japan. It goes in the ocean, right? Well, what do you think? It's going to disappear? It ain't going to disappear. You're going to swallow it. You're going to eat it. You're going to bathe in it. It's the most
Back in the day,
ridiculous.
we drank water out of the hose. Remember that?
You can't do that no more. Because
bringing
now
us
the
a water
heat,
filter.
but the heat on the hose, which is plastic, creates all of this stuff. And you drink it,
And
you're
then
done.
you have to go see Leslie and get detox from
Correct.
it.
And don't forget something very important. Our skin is the biggest organ. And it opens up when we take a shower, right? The pores are opening up. Now, if you take soap that is antibacterial soap, that is the worst. Within 10 seconds, you can find that in your urine, traces of toxins in there.
Antibacterial soap.
Antibacterial soap. That's why, you know, all these soap pumps that you have in the hospitals and the hands, it's getting rid of all the good and the bad bacteria. And people are getting, you know, eczema and all those
And we've
different
talked
things.
about that with Lynette. So, you know, when I go to the gym now, I use this on my hands.
Yes, that is perfect. That's beautiful.
And this Airbiotics piece, and people think I'm crazy in the locker room, so I'm using this in the locker room on my hands and on my face before I go work out.
You got to put it on the machines.
And also, like the chlorine and the fluoride in the water is terrible for your body.
The fluoride.
And you're in the shower and you're absorbing it with the pores open, like you were saying, and it's just what it's doing to the pineal gland, melatonin, circadian rhythm of all your hormones is atrocious.
All of that stuff. It's all out of. But when he told me there's Viagra in the water, I said, I ain't drinking that water.
No, actually, you said
Hey,
right back to the Viagra.
I said, I'm going to go to your house because I ain't got nothing in my house. I mean, this is just ridiculous what's going on. And people, they act like, you know, oh, it's okay. If you're drinking it and you're alive, you're dying because it's killing you, but it's okay.
And you know, so many people have infertility problems, and it's also because of the fire retardant. And they used to put the fire retardant in the pajamas of the children, so that they thought, well, if there's a fire, then you have the child has the pajama.
But your head will go explode, but the rest of your body
exactly,
being
it'll be fine. But what they didn't realize is that, again, our skin is absorbing this fire retardant, and now it's causing so many people to be infertile.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and the problem is that there are fire retardant rugs. The airplanes all have fire retardant. You know, what is it, the cushions and the, you know, all that stuff. Please sometimes excuse my English, because sometimes German words come into my head and I'm not always finding the right words.
She's from Newfoundland. You've got German and
yes,
Switzerland. If we
beautiful,
got Puerto Rican, you know, we take
got
English to a
everything.
whole nother
United
level.
Yeah, but so these fire retardants are everywhere, and you're absorbing this, and you're not realizing it. And now you're having a hard time having a baby, and you're like, well, what's wrong with me? When really, it's all those toxins.
When you were younger, your mom and dad buy you those fire
Little
retardant.
feeties?
No, the pajamas.
Did you have feet on your pajamas?
Yes. You remember this? And then when you rubbed it
Qualifying
against the
question.
material,
Static.
you see all this static. It looked like
And you touch
the
somebody,
4th
you
of
can
July.
tap them.
But you used to have like electricity. You could see it. So I went to my mother, Mom, and it itched. It gave me a rash. I said, Mom, I can't wear this. She goes, why? I go, look. And I went like this, and she said, take it off, take it off. She thought that I was going to blow up in flames. But my God, the itch is ridiculous.
Terrible. Yes.
You ever had one of those?
Yes.
Yeah, you had them. Your mother told me you had them.
The little feety pajamas, and then all the things that, you know, it's funny because when my daughter was a baby, we lived in Dallas. It was very cold, and I'd put these little feety pajamas on her, and I never even thought of it until I'm listening to you right now. Every time she'd wake up in the middle of the night with a rash and sick.
See?
Every single time I put
Unbelievable,
this
right?
pink footy pajamas on her, she was
crazy.
sick. So sick that she'd even throw up sometimes. And I'm thinking, this is the most bizarre thing. What is it with the pajamas? But it must have been
the fire
a fire retardant in it. And I never even thought of it till I'm sitting here. Now she's 26, so a long time ago, thinking about that.
There's a lot of stuff you did to that child. Just tell me.
Sorry, honey.
Just saying.
There's
Just
another
saying.
thing called dioxin, which I'm sure you've heard of, and that is in all the cotton products. So if you're
Oh,
taking
you know, you're
cotton-
killing me, lady.
I'm sorry, but so now you have pajamas that are made out of cotton. Well, cotton is being sprayed with the dioxin because that's a herbicide, and so now all these women are having menstrual cramps. Terrible, because men close your ears really quickly, but in the tampons, that's cotton. So that is, you know, all dioxin.
Is that
so
why?
you're ingesting that?
Is that
or
what happened
inserting
when
it.
women were using the tampons and they got into that shock syndrome stuff?
That could be possible, but
That
that was
stuff.
something else. That was just because there's like a lot of bacteria brewing. But yes, it could be very much part of something.
So how did
like
they
that.
resolve that problem?
You just should have organic.
They make
cotton.
organic cotton
Yeah.
tampons now.
Organic, as opposed to inorganic.
Yes.
Really?
So those girls that are suffering with
Swallow a tree. I mean, this is
There's
crazy.
vegan tampons,
Vegan.
That's a really.
The cow is vegan.
Every time I'm on here, I
God.
can't eat.
Okay.
I can't wear pajamas. I
And you
can't
can't
drink
wear
water.
tampons.
You can't drink
And I
water.
can't wear tampons.
You can't do
It's
a damn
like-
thing.
My whole world is crumbling down right in front of me.
You can't wear tampons.
Yeah, you know, some put them in the nose when they have a nosebleed. You can't do that.
Earplugs.
Joe,
Now-
on that note,
Hold on. Do you know that tampons, if you throw them in the toilet, they explode, right?
Yes, they do.
You know that. I mean, you know this. You're not supposed to.
That's the whole
so-
point.
so-
That's what they're supposed to do.
Yes.
You do
so,
know that, right?
So, but you know how to get rid of a tampon correctly. That's the question
your
of the
information
day.
is wrong. That's just nasty.
No, it's not nasty. It's okay. Maybe it is nasty, but
Gross.
okay. So we're gonna go to commercial, and I want to ask, what's the
Put
proper
it in a
way?
bag and then dispose of it in the
Thank you
trash.
very much.
I think we have our word of the day.
That
Dispose
cannot
of
be the word of the day. That cannot be the word of the day.
Brought to you by Freddy.
All right, let's
just-
go to commercial break. 888-565-1470.
You can't eat the water.
We
You
need a
can't
new
drink
word
the
of the
food.
day.
Can't have a
We'll
tampon.
be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddy S.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Freddy is careful with that coffee. You know, there's a big,
That lid is not on.
big sign. Oh my goodness, are you crazy?
The lid is not on right.
At least the lid's on there. There's a big sign next to our encoder that says no food or drink next to the equipment. And what does he do? He has a cup of coffee.
Where?
Where? In front of you. Filled to the brim as he walks over the wires
Yeah,
and
but
the
I walk.
camera
Then
and the
did you see
equipment.
how Giovanni took out all the microphones? He tripped on it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did that once.
That was impressive.
Yeah, that's why I know he felt. Oh.
And once I'm sitting here, I don't often get up because I trip over the wires every single time.
That's right.
So, but that's impressive that you made it back on time. So
Yes.
welcome back to our fun fitness, kind of frenetic Friday at the cafe. Give us a call at 888-565-1470. Yes, there is pizza for you guys. Scolavecchia opens at 5. So dinner pizza, Brooklyn Cafe Pizza, head over to Scolavecchia, but we had to feed 15 interns today. So thank you to Uptown Pizza for bringing over some pizza for our kids. Yes, help yourself, Shelby. We have an adopted intern. We've got Shelby. We've got Steve-O with us from New York Sounds, and we're talking, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're talking water again. And I know we shouldn't leave people lingering. Once we have all these toxins in our body, there are things we can do, ladies, right?
Yeah.
To help detoxify our bodies.
And men.
Yeah.
And men. Well, I'm talking to the ladies.
Men
next to
also
me.
get. Well, look at me and Steve. We're full of toxins.
I believe you're very toxic.
Loaded.
Look at, he's locked and loaded. You ever meet a guy who's locked and loaded? He's locked and loaded.
Before we went to commercial, Jaja was trying to say something, and we.
Jaja, what were you saying, honey?
I was trying to say that it's really complicated with tampons and trying to find the right ones.
Thank you,
because-
Jaja. Thank you.
Because the companies don't have to tell you what's in the ingredients. And
That's
that's
like
a really
food
big.
also.
Ooh, yeah.
Really?
There's asbestos too in them, I think. To increase
In
the
a
odds of-
tampon?
Yeah.
Asbestos?
tell you what's
Women
in them.
bleed more, so it's actually put in there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's just nasty.
They don't tell you what's in them, and they tax higher than in
They tax it. Well, feminine hygiene products are taxed higher. That is true.
It's
I
true.
did not know that.
They tax higher because there's more usage of them.
Or their price
It's just as an
higher.
advantage, you know.
What do we?
Aren't you glad you're not a woman?
That's what Sarah tells me. My daughter tells me. This is the pain of having a daughter. I said, geez, that's a lot of pain, man. I couldn't take that.
I got 4.
Oh my God.
Oh my
bless
And a
you.
wife.
No, you have boys though too.
One boy.
One boy.
You guys are outnumbered.
Way out. No, we leave the house. Very
That's why
often.
you kept trying for that boy. He's the youngest, isn't he?
He's the youngest,
He's
8.
so cute too.
So you have 4 and 1 is 5 kids.
Yes.
Each one, no twins or nothing like that?
Twins.
You
My
had 2
oldest are
twins. So
twins,
you
yeah.
took 4 shots for the, okay.
Right.
Gotcha. That's what happens. Take 4 shots.
You know what it's like when you have a daughter, 4. I always used to say it was payback, but I can't even say that. You have 4 girls.
4.
I don't even want to know what you did in New York before you got married.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah. That's what 4
You
girls
do
will
the
show
hustle.
you. Although
do the
you don't
hustle.
have any natural daughters,
I
so I
tried.
don't know what you were doing.
I tried. I said, thou shall not.
That's
But
a whole nother reason.
but all the women I've met have always had daughters. Always.
Whole nother reason. But there are things we can do with all these toxins. You even tested me for the dioxin.
I did test you for the dioxin. I can't remember what that.
It was probably
came out, but-
positive.
Yep.
We're going to have to upgrade your test.
She has an upgrade.
We have to because from what I'm finding out, there's so many toxins. How can you cover all of them?
Well, the good thing is what we do is I take there's so like some subcategories that are really important. So sulfur, if you have antibiotics and all those things. So you want to get rid of that first. Cipro, all those things can really influence your body to not react well, and your immune system just goes down. So we do those, and then we do mercury and lead, and those are really important ones. Aluminum and chromium. And so those are really important ones. And once you have those out of your system, then your body can actually detox much better on its own, because we're made to detox. But there are certain things that your body just can't detox. Anything that's man-made, like dioxin, if you ingest that, your body's going to be like, what should I do with this thing? Don't know what to do. I'll create a little fat pocket, store it away until I know what to do with it.
You're kidding me.
No, that's what happens.
Aluminum is the planes in the sky.
Well,
Is
there's
that
a lot of
aluminum
chemical
oxide?
trails in the
Yeah, why
sky.
do they do that?
I don't know why, but I think they just take a lot of chemicals. What's
What?
that? Who said
It's
what?
vapor?
That's the voice.
That's the voice.
The voice.
He says it's vapor. He doesn't think it's chemical trails.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Go online, type in chemical trails, and look at the sky. The vapor evaporates.
You know what she's talking about?
The chemical
No.
trails are just lines, and
I
they
try
sit
to-
there for hours and hours and hours and hours. And they're barrels of chemical stuff that's been put into the airplane, and they release it because they don't know how to get rid of it in the air. On the earth, there's too many regulations, but in the air, there are no real regulations yet.
It's a theory because people have said that they've taken film and yada, yada, yada. But they say if you look at a plane, sometimes you'll see these white trails behind it.
Type in chemtrails in Google right now.
But the problem-
Images
It's
of
associated with like
chemtrails.
Morgellons disease.
Yes.
I know in particular.
And what they've done is they've tagged, people have ran when they see the trails and they take tests because this stuff comes back to the earth. And they say there's a lot of reasons for these chemtrails. Sometimes it's to make it rain, sometimes, but the real reason behind it, the theory, is to get rid of these toxins. Because what do you do with this? Unless you put it on a ship and send it to the sun and let it melt in there. I mean, we have so much pollutants. They don't know what to do with it. So this is a theory. He doesn't believe it because he says it's
So I go online and do Google chemical trails and do images, and then you'll see. You'll just
I
see
have
for
a
yourself.
twofold question. He needs a mic in there. We gotta get Hector. Wait, Hector, hold on a second. We gotta get you a mic. We need the voice needs a mic in there.
Because what happens is there's two sides. One day, okay, leave him alone. One day I had my brother and I got into an argument because he was in the military. And military people are very touchy about what they did during the Apollo series, right? When we went to the moon, allegedly. Saying, was it true? Was it? If you look at some of the footage of people that were taking on the moon.
We allegedly went to the moon?
Time out. This is all the theory. Yes. Who took the film of the guy holding the flag that is there's a lot of stuff. So my brother gets violent on me because he was in the Navy and he says, we picked up that and we went and people get very sensitive about this. Okay? So there's a theory. Did we really go to the moon? Are there real chemtrails? If you look at, if you go to the Bronx, is there nuclear waste in City Island? I'm gonna tell you, I lived there. I saw it.
Okay, so here's my assumption. We're going forward that we went to the moon and there's chemtrails and we have toxins in our body.
Why are you going forward?
Because I want to talk about what Leslie and Lynette do.
I know, but I'm trying to put what they're about to say is a controversial point.
But it's not.
Aluminum, chemtrails and stuff
But
like
we
that.
have toxins in our body. It's not controversial.
Where are they coming from, Dawn?
Where are they coming from?
Yeah.
From the entire environment and everything we do, what we eat, what we breathe in,
plastics,
our environment.
So now I'm back to
Any kind of
Steve-O.
manufacturing of anything.
Can't do anything.
Then we can't. You know what? We stand like this, bro. This is what we do all day. We don't eat. We don't drink. We don't do nothing.
No, what we can do is go back the way they did it like 100 years ago. I mean, if you look at our population, and I get emails from girls that are all over the world that are right now, this second, as we're speaking, in their bed, and they're 15, 16 years old with such pain that they cannot get up, go to school, go to work, and there
And where's
are
it coming from,
thousands of
Leslie?
them. The toxins. Were there ever that many children 200 years ago that were that sick? No. But now it's just all the toxins because the dioxin, the chemical trails, the mercury, all those things are just sitting in your body and our body is just breaking down and our immune system isn't working the way it can. And the proof is, all these people say, I've gone to every single doctor and nobody's been able to help me and nobody knows what I have. Well, then what else is left over? The toxins. Those people that come to us and we detox, they start to get better.
Now
So that's my proof.
you do realize that all the nuclear testing that we did in the 50s and 60s,
It's all in the
those
water.
bombs, all that nuclear waste had to go somewhere, right?
Somewhere.
So if you take a Geiger counter, it will go off in this room. But then they give you this game. 14 million parts per billion, or whatever the hell it is. It's acceptable. It's like the diabetes chart. 114 was acceptable. 121, then it went to 110. I mean, one day, depends how many pills they want to sell.
And not only that, but if they say to you, okay, this much is accepted, let's say in coffee, great. But now in yogurt, in milk, in cheese, in this, and what it's like, okay, what do I eat? And let's take all that and let's see if that's acceptable because that
But they
isn't
keep changing
anymore.
the number. And they even make cows vegan until you eat it.
Still lost on
Until
that.
you eat it.
He's so
The whole
back
world
and
is
gone.
upside down. Okay, you want to
But
continue?
you
There's
know
a
what?
couple things we
I
can
don't
do.
want. Yeah, but exactly. I don't want to be negative. This shouldn't be a negative. It's out there, and,
It's
and
scary
we
is
can't
what
do
it is.
anything. So what we have to do is, as people, as all of us, we just have to say, I'm not going to buy this stuff anymore. And it's isn't it always like consumer and so like if you go out and you say I'm not buying it anymore, then they're going to stop making it.
And there's different foods, right? There's the Dirty Dozen and
Right.
the Clean
Right.
15 or something.
So if
What
you're
the
going to
hell is that?
invest in
What's a
good
Dirty
food,
Dozen?
Dirty Dozen.
We're
we
in the
talk-
Dirty Dozen.
Those are the ones that absorb the toxins very quickly, like strawberries and beans and
And
like
kale.
Yeah, but they
and all
put
that.
stuff on that too.
Well, that's what we're saying. That's the
Yeah.
Dirty Dozen.
Those are the, if you're going to buy organic fruits and vegetables,
Well, we're back to this
you
again.
don't want to. You want to buy the Dirty Dozen in organic.
Like a banana, orange, and all that has a peel that you're kind of okay with it.
Okay, this is an organic banana.
Oh my God.
This is an inorganic banana, right? They come from the same tree. But this one, allegedly, they put junk in it, and this one, they don't. They do. You can't tell me that organic is organic. I know it's more expensive, but how do you know it's
you
real?
are right about that, because really, if you think about it, there's nothing really truly organic. Because the seeds get, they still,
Thank
the
you.
seeds
Right.
get
Cross-pollination.
Yeah.
You're just
And
going to
then-
spend more money.
And then the
lot more
dirt
money.
has stuff in it, and then obviously the rain and the water. But it's as it's cleaner than the other stuff. Let's put it that way.
It's cleaner.
It's cleaner.
So you die slower.
You die slower.
And a little healthier. I don't know.
Well, that's what's happening.
I got such a headache.
Lynette, with your
Oh,
antibiotics, can we help prevent some of this?
It's not going to detox as much as it's going to keep your system healthier to detox itself. And one thing I recommend for most people is there are natural things you can take, like magnesium is a very good chelator, which means it takes toxins out of the body. It binds to them, it takes them out. There's DMSO you could take. There is, vitamin C. There's a bunch of stuff.
But how much different types of magnesium do they sell? I go to the shelf.
You need
and I go,
magnesium citrate. Is a very good form.
But how many milligrams? Capsule, liquid?
300, at least 300 milligrams a day.
A day.
Because it's used in 1,300 enzymatic reactions in the body. 80%.
Enzymatic.
The hell is
80%
that?
of everything that happens in your body needs magnesium in some way or form. So if you're going to take one thing, take magnesium.
And then Leslie has this detox where you have your own swab.
Correct. So the custom swab.
custom
So you
swab.
can basically go back to that urine. We can take that urine and make a vial, because all those things that you're actually getting rid of, releasing in the urine, there's a property in there, an energetic property of the mercury and all those things. And so we make a custom vial of that and detox you from that.
So you take a sample of my urine and you can tell me how toxic.
Or a cheek swab, right?
Yeah, or a cheek swab. I don't tell you anything. I just take that and then I detox you from it, and it works.
But how do you
amazing.
know what's in it?
I don't. But you do. Your body does. Because your body's eliminating
But
it.
wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let's back up this
Does
bus.
it do an overall detox instead of the one at a time?
Exactly. It's going to be a custom detox, exactly
I'm
what
gonna
you
end up
need.
on the floor, detoxicated.
No, you don't. That's the beauty. That's
Word
the
of the
beauty.
day, detox.
I think he's intoxicated.
Can you believe this? Now I gotta get detoxed.
Oh my God.
From head to toe.
We should do that live on the air.
I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we should with Steve-O. Let's see who has more toxins, me or you. Can you measure
Neck
the
to
amount?
neck.
Well, I could measure, yes, in a sense, I could measure, like if I pick a certain one, like mercury or this or that, you're going to see that your arm is going to become weak, because your body is telling us that you have this toxin or not through kinesiology, a way of testing.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yep. And then when we do the detoxing, then next time I come, your arm should be strong.
How many toxins do you detox?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Yes.
We
So
could
if-
be here for a while.
Forever. But the thing is,
Forever.
No, the thing is that you have, as I was saying, main groups, things that really can bother you. Mercury can really be a problem. So you get rid of that. Dioxin, I've had people that have had migraine headaches for decades. We did one detox of dioxin and their headaches went away.
That's amazing.
It really is amazing.
Now, that means I can't eat tuna fish anymore, right? Because it's
No,
full of
you can-
mercury.
well, that's why, I'm saying eat it, but just like try to be careful with it. Don't eat
How the
all
hell
of
do you be careful with it?
Just
This is
do
the problem.
20%.
It's
I
either
do
yes or
80-20.
no.
Well, do 80. Well, we can't.
Cut the fish into 20%?
Otherwise, you're going to go nuts. When I do this research and I go
I'm
into
gonna go
my
nuts.
grocery store, I stand there and I don't know what to take anymore, because I'm saying this got that, that's got this got, and then I'm going crazy. I can't do that. So I've made a rule: 80-20. Try to eat 80 clean, and on the weekend or 2 days a week, say, you know what, I'm just going to eat anything, because otherwise you go crazy.
You still got to live. I mean,
Yeah, you got to live.
My
You
friend
gotta
from
eat
New
your
York,
ice cream.
Sal Leone, said you and Freddie do not belong in this conversation.
Sal Leone.
Hey, Mr. Leone, send me
You're absolutely right, Sal.
You're right. You're right. The problem. And Sal, I used to wait. There's a picture at the Brooklyn Cafe, me wearing my Jet jersey, right when I was 38. I weighed 269 pounds, and I had hair, and I was huge, and I was eating everything in sight, everything, until I caught up to me and almost killed me, right? But the funny thing about all of this is, as I go through this journey, 90% of everything I eat is killing me.
I know.
This is ridiculous, including water. It took me to a store and told me how to buy water. I grabbed the bottle. She says, put that back. This one? No. It had to be a glass bottle, right?
Yes.
Now, how many glass bottles?
Meanwhile, the doctors are like, you got to drink eight cups of water.
Of
a day.
plastic, so I could give you a pill.
That's why we're getting a filter
Right.
from Clean Water Revival. They're bringing us a 16-ounce filter, or 16-inch filter, so we can pour all the water in and then we can make the coffee. So there's going to be an extra. We're going to need a coffee intern who's going to have to pour the water through the filter and then take that filtered water and make the coffee.
Oh boy.
And then they have to add the Brooklyn Cafe. We need a dirty water coffee intern. If you want to make coffee.
And then make sure your coffee's organic because there's a lot of mold in coffee.
Yes, we have organic.
That's why that's fantastic.
And do you know, he showed me a package of decaf, right? He says, I want you to go to Costco, bring any decaf you want, and let's compare the ingredients. And he was 100% correct. The stuff in decaf is chemically induced to become decaffeinated. That's like taking a coffee bean and turning it into something else.
Turning it to chemicals.
Well, working in Starbucks for 6 years.
Well, you know the deal. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
There's no such thing as decaffeinated coffee.
You're right.
How about that? Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we have to have some hope. Sorry,
Yes,
we
we
always
have
come
to
back
have
to
hope.
hope.
We can
Give
drink
us
it.
a call. The word of the week still has to be hope.
We'll give you.
888-565-1470.
We'll give you good news.
And we'll be right back.
I'm going to call.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with Flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Thank you, Lucy. How about that? That was my ear.
Was it?
It was. It was.
I had this in mind. I can't.
I know. Welcome back to wow. What a week.
So Steve-O has transformed.
Steve-O has transformed to Gianna.
Detox.
This is what you look like when you get detox. This is Steve-O. And Steve-O has been detoxed. How you doing, Steve-O? How you doing?
Hey, Sal Leone, you have now detoxed.
Hey,
Steve-O.
Sal, how you like my transformation, buddy? Check this out. Put it on one, please. Look at Steve-O now.
Steve-O, you're looking pretty good.
And he has a tan.
How do you like that?
How you feeling? What did you think about all this stuff that, bring that closer to you so you don't have to leave. What do you think about all this stuff that now you have to prepare your future around all this great news?
Very scary.
That mic ain't on.
See if her light's on.
Turn it on. There you go. Try that again.
It's very scary.
She's A3.
A3. Turn them all on. Just line them up. Okay. We're going to switch it again.
All right.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about maybe good news for a
Yes,
change.
please. Let's turn it around. So I think it's just about awareness, right? Knowing that this is out there, and I think also change. There's this great organization, and they're called For Ocean. Maybe you guys have seen it on Facebook, and you pay $20 and you get this bracelet that I'm wearing.
Yes, you actually did some work with them,
yeah,
right?
it's very cool, and they pick up all the plastic, and they're really real. They work 24/7, and I think it's the first thing that we need to do is become aware and really open up and listen to what's happening and change, ask, demand for change. Then the second thing is, be the change as well. So try not to take these plastic cups and straws and all this and just throw it out and be just a whole dump of garbage. So work on yourself. See if you can shower naturally, shorter showers. There's a lot that we can do step by step by step. Then things, where you can come to you to detox and do red sauna detoxes. You can come to us and we do laser energy detoxing. So there's a lot that you can do. And one thing I do want to mention as well, because it's very important to me, is prayer. Because prayer changes energy. And I've always thought of this. What was the original thing of praying over your food? And when you pray over your food, you're actually changing the energy when you give love to something. And that's the emoto with the water and the changing of the water, right? So when you're eating, that's all water molecules. So if you go over your food and just pray and be thankful for it, and I sometimes say, please, any toxins just go away. and I say to my body, please absorb these don't absorb these toxins, just let them go through. And with intention. So if you do everything with intention, we can change that, and we can eat the food with love. And I think when you eat something with the intention of love, it's better for you.
Now, how do you, you guys, millennials, you ever pray over your food? Have you ever remember that? Traditionally, praying over your food? You guys do that?
Amy, how about you?
I do.
You do?
I
I expect you
I
to do
used
it.
to more often. Nowadays is
it's grace before meal, we called it.
Grace before meal. Do you do
Depends,
that?
like what you grow up in. Like I guess my family wasn't so religious that I guess I didn't ever do that when I was younger. I mean, my grandma always does. She always makes us do it, but I guess it just depends, like what you grew up in.
The funny thing is somehow you say it's religion. We don't even talk about, people don't talk about religion when they put grace and intention over food, but now it somehow is tied to religion. It's the craziest
But
thing,
if you
right?
look at a lot of things,
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't have to be.
do you know how people put the two horns when they take pictures and all that? That comes from the pagans. It comes from the pagans.
Yes,
it's
say
true.
more. Say more.
And what happens is that a lot of the stuff that we do, a lot of traditions that we do came from the pagans. Now the pagans, that's right, the pagans were the originators of a lot of stuff. And what happens is, and this is one of the reasons we're talking about controversial points, a lot of people don't accept all of this, but if you look it up in history, it happens to be very true. Prayer over food also because of, again, the number. You know how you do the flowers?
The vitalizer,
With the
yes.
vitalizer? And using that whole wavelength thing? People think I'm nuts. But those flowers were vitalized and they're still here, right? So all of that science that you're talking about do come from histories. We've just forgotten what it means and why. And we should go back to old school tradition, right?
And because that's going to give you control. You know, like we can't control anything else, but we can control taking our food, blessing it, being thankful for it, and telling our body, please accept this as good nutrients. Whatever's not good, just throw it out and don't hurt me. And at least that's something we can do, and we'll feel good when we do that.
And there's also some steps if your body is not feeling well and you've just either exhausted all your options or you think, you know what, I don't even want to exhaust them. Give Leslie a call. Is it still Trigeminal Neuralgia Awareness Month?
Well, it was October 7th was the day, but yes, we're excuse me,
right
we're
at the
looking
end
at
of
the
it.
whole month. Absolutely.
We're looking at the whole year because that stuff
would be
affects
wonderful.
everybody.
Everyone.
Yep.
So you've had the laser treatments on your legs for your neuropathy. I've done some of the detoxing and exposure to different toxins. And you can call Leslie at Carmen Care Laser. You can find her. She's in East Boca. What's your phone number?
561-405-9577.
I mean, you've helped women with horrible ovarian, menstrual pain, surgeries. They've gone through how many surgeries? You have
One
clients?
girl, I think she said 9 surgeries, and she had a hysterectomy, and she came, since 16, she's been unable to move and walk and anything, and she came to us, and she's now pain-free, and I keep in touch with her to say, are you still doing well? She says, yes, I just bought a bicycle for the first time I'm bicycle riding, and she created a life list, because now she can do all the things in life that she wasn't able to do before, and she's 21.
Now you're gonna help me with this. They put me on a pill for neuropathy. I just don't remember the name of the stupid
Gabapentin.
that stuff. And everybody that I walk into and talk to, they're telling me stories without knowing that I'm taking this, or I'm not taking it, but allegedly I should have been taking for the neuropathy. But all of the side effects and all the bad stuff that comes from this, right? So the doctor that gave me this pill prescription, I said to him, have you ever tried laser therapy? And he looked at me and says, what, are you insane? No, I says, I'm not the insane one, doc. You're the insane one. Because from what I understand, this stuff will kill you. This stuff won't. And so it's picking, because the laser has helped me. Now, I'm not selling laser to nobody that's going to cure anything. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about relieving the pressure on my legs. Okay? And it has helped me. It ain't going to happen once. You got to go more than twice. You got to take sessions. And I met a guy who did the same thing with you, and I didn't know he was going to you.
Oh, really?
And we had this conversation afterwards, and it came out a week later that he was seeing you. And he went for it because he was watching the show. He went, and that's how we got together. He says, you know, you do this on the show, I go to her too. So there is some kind of sense to this madness.
You know, and that's for the detoxing, the laser. And Lynette, everyone's traveling, and it's flu season, right? The airbiotics. That's why I wanted to bring you together. And I know Krupa wanted to meet you because Roots and Remedies. And we don't get to introduce everyone together on the set, but as long as everyone comes together and they get to meet and share their network, because everything goes together. This airbiotics, this little magic wand is remarkable. We've got Federico classrooms, and my daughter has one in her art room where she teaches art. You have the huge systems. We're going to have the VA on next week to talk about putting this through the whole VA hospital system in Palm Beach County.
Yeah.
About what it does for prevention. So we've got prevention, and then there's getting on the curative side of it. There's a lot we can do. So how can people reach you?
It's all awareness, it's like Leslie said. I mean, if you don't know about it, how are you going to help anyone? You know, so just getting it out there, which is why I love what you guys do in the show. I've learned a lot every time I've come here.
I get scared a lot. Because every time I turn around, there's something else I can't eat. I didn't know cow was vegan.
Oh, Freddie, you have lost a lot of weight, remember?
And the way it's going, I'm going to be a skeleton because I can't eat nothing.
You're welcome.
Hey, at least you don't have to worry about the tampons.
If I had to worry about tampons, it'd be all over. I call quits. I'm done with that.
Steve left on that one.
Steve went. He had to go swallow a tree.
For Lynette, you can find her at Airbiotics, BIOTIX zone.com. And we still have the special promotion going on, the coupon code?
Yes, miss.
It is?
I think it's Brooklyn Cafe 10 or a Brooklyn Cafe free ship.
Right, there you have it. So free shipping, or the Cafe 10 and come into the cafe and pick it up. So you still have free shipping if you just come on in.
Or just come on down and we'll do that whole thingamajig and we'll get you the stuff in your hands.
And give you a cup of coffee, and you know, everything comes together. And these beautiful flowers, I have to thank, I can't even thank Jermina enough. The incredible flowers that she brings us from Blossom Moments Floral every week. She does everything. 561-951-6343. You hear her commercial on the 1 o'clock hour. Blossom Moments Floral. And if you go to her Facebook page or ours, you see this beautiful orange arrangement. If you like it and share it out, you get entered into a free drawing to win it. Drawings will be held on November 1st. It is a Thanksgiving promotion. But look at these. That
Gorgeous.
is from Monday. That is from Wednesday.
And that is from 2 weeks
That
ago.
is from 2 weeks ago. The orange roses were from last Wednesday.
And the more you vitalize them, the longer they stand.
I
So
think
what
the
you're
orchid,
saying?
Dylan, we have to go find the orchid.
Somebody may have taken the orchid, Dylan, because I saw it in somebody's set.
I had a lone orchid someplace.
Now I
have
want
to
to,
water.
before we run out of time, I want to ask real quick: is coffee good for you? Is it an anti-inflammatory or not?
I think coffee is very good for you, and it actually increases memory retention and short-term memory.
Well, I'm not drinking enough in there because I forget people's names. And I drink coffee. I don't know what the hell's the
And
matter
then
with
someone
me.
told you it's not good for you. You got to drink the water, but
This
then
is
you have
why
to
I'm
have
asking.
the right water.
But is coffee good for you?
Well, yes, absolutely. But the problem is, again, you need good coffee, because if you get coffee, you know, in those little cups, pre-made cups, they're saying that there's a lot of mold in there.
There's
I'm
mold in
so
there?
Also, all
sorry,
the
yes.
plastic that goes into the ocean and all this stuff.
I know, I'm
What'd I
so
tell
sorry.
you?
I don't want to end that again with the toxins.
What did I tell you? Should we go to
Coffee's
tea?
good for you.
Maybe I'll bring a tea line.
Coffee is good. Just make sure it's organic, it's open, it's not
Everything we
closed.
sell is organic.
Yeah, perfect.
The,
That's
the
great.
bags are organic. Everything. He won't let
Wonderful.
me sell anything but
See,
organic.
you guys are the change that is needed.
We
so
are the
that's
change. And if
fantastic.
you want a bag of our Brooklyn Cafe coffee, you see our story
Look at
on
Vanna
the
White holding the bag.
back. $7
Buy
for
a
a
vowel.
bag. Come
That's
on in.
beautiful. Very good
We
price.
actually
That's
have
good.
cases
Hey, look, he
of
found it.
espresso that is going out to School of
Look how
Vecchia.
big that thing has gotten.
I think it needs some water.
Is that a 1 pound bag?
This is a
Yes,
12-ounce bag.
12 ounce.
That's awesome.
Have a great
That's
weekend,
cheap.
everyone. Be safe. We'll see you Monday, same time, same place, and please be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracassa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
Attention seniors, the Medicare open enrollment period is